It's down to me. Yeah, there we are. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope everyone's having a lovely, lovely day. I know I am. Yeah, thank everybody for showing up, and if you're just lurking, by all means, keep lurking. I appreciate you. Don't mind me not having my hoodie, I was testing out a button. Had to make sure everything was working, because this last stream I learned that apparently one of my redeems wasn't working, but it should be working now. It should wear off in like 400 seconds. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, everything should be hunky-dory, spick, span, neat, tidy, and trim. Yes. Yes. All right. So with all of that said and done, we can go ahead and pop on over here, pull out my book. For some reason the comic's not getting captured, but don't worry, we can fix that. We can fix that. It's no big deal, bud. There we go. And this one, full screen. There we go. And then, why didn't I do this before? A tuber. Muzak. Come over here. Morning, Sin. Morning. Hope you are doing well. Let me come over here. And we swap to our reading music. There we go. Voila. There we are. That's a tad loud in my head. Yeah, that's a bit higher than I'd care for. There we go. Perfect. Hope you are doing well, my dude, my pal, my person of indeterminate origin and or creation. But good. Had a good stream last night, and now I'm spending money for NTG event next Friday. Hell yeah! Which set you going for? Like what set you gonna buy? Like, is it gonna be Thunder Junction, the newest one, or Modern Horizons 3? Is Modern Horizons 3 out yet? I don't think it's out yet. I think it's gonna be released soon. It's dropping on the 7th. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like I'm not at all excited for Modern Horizons 3. I'm not even excited for the Assassin's Creed Universes Beyond, because it's like, Assassin's Creed's cool, not my cup of tea. So next Friday is pre-release, yeah. I'm more excited for Bloomborough. Was it Bloomborough? I think it's Bloomborough. Yeah, Bloomborough. It's basically Redwall, guys. If you haven't seen Redwall, you need to check out Redwall. It is peak. Planning to get 2 of the decks and the sets. Got some amazing cards for my commander decks. Hell yeah! I'm looking. I'm probably gonna get maybe some singles. Hey Violet, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Bloomburrow is my big wait, so want. Yeah, it's same. Like Bloomburrow, I'm just. Oh my god, I need to read Redwall. I might read it on stream. Redwall's so fucking good. Oh. But we're not here. We're not here to talk about that, though. I do love talking about Magic the Gathering. That's a different stream. We'll probably do a Magic the Gathering thing. I want the new foxes from Modern Horizon 3, and that's it. There are new foxes in Modern Horizons 3? I haven't checked. Like, I have such such a low level of interest. I've just been like, oh, they're dropping like Eldrazi and shit. Okay, sure, whatever. I haven't bothered looking up anything. Yeah, new Kamigawa foxes. Nice. That'll be awesome in some of your decks. But now, we pick up where we left off. Previously in Girl Power, we'd just had a big climactic showing of power from Maxima. If play green, should look at Fanatic of Ronas. I'll look into it. I don't have. Do I have a mono green? I know I have a few decks that have green, but they don't. Hey, yeah, my toggle works again. Sweet. But it's not too centric on green, most of my decks. I know I have a Jund deck, and that is Prosh, Skyraider of Kerr. That's fun. I have a Tyranny of Dragons deck that has some green in it that's got a bit of ramp. Sultai. I do have Sultai, that's right, but I don't have anything that's like reliant heavily on green. 2-cost mana dork that can tap for 4 green. God, what? Okay. We're hijacking this stream for a hot second. Okay. Fanatic of Ronus. Ferocious. Activate only if you control a creature with 4 power. Okay, so yeah, that's the caveat. You need to have a creature with 4 power or greater, which for green it's not too hard to do. But it was just like, that can't be it. 2-drop for 4. No. Eternalize, 2 and 2 green. Exile this card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except as a 4/4 black zombie snake druid with no mana cost. Eternalize only as a sorcery. Okay, so if it dies, you can eternalize it, and it becomes able to tap itself for its ferocious cost. Okay, that's not bad. You could put that in like a Golgari deck, and it'd be pretty monstrous. Solid ramp. Yeah, it's pretty solid ramp. It's not that green fucking needed it. Pearl Ear, MTG, Pearl Ear. Pearl Ear, Imperial Advisor. Yeah, there it is. Lifelink enchantment spells you cost have affinity for auras. White could definitely use a bit of ramping. Like if you're doing mono white Voltron or auras, like enchantments matter. When you cast an aura spell that targets a modified permanent you control, draw a card. And they didn't need that. They did not need that. The affinity though, that's cool. The new 1-drop cat is better, lol. My Fox deck is already an Enchantress deck. Yes, it is. I'm aware of this. I'm not I'll have to take a look and see if there are any singles that I might want for any of my decks. First Strike, Lifelink, and token production. Ugh, God. But I'm not entirely sure if there's really anything I want to put in any of my decks anywhere. Not in Modern Horizons, at least. I think the other Fox is Golden Tails Trainer. Ooh, that's neat. But yeah, I'll look up some singles. I'll look through Modern Horizons 3, because as a set itself, I have no fucking interest, but there might be some singles I want. I know I have some Eldrazi. Maybe I can make an Eldrazi deck and just make people hate me. Anywho, let's get to reading. That's why we're fucking here. Don't you dare. Now I just want to make it even more. I'm in your pod, don't you dare. Oh. Make an Emerald cool deck. Make everybody at the table hate me. I'm kidding, I wouldn't. I already fucking have I have Gonti to do that. Everybody hates me when I play Gonti. All right. I'm buying the Eldrazi and tuning it. Need a roaming throne for that mess. Oh, God, roaming throne and an Eldrazi tribal? Fuck.
Just go out there. She's not going to blow up the restaurant if you mess up her order. But all the same, don't mess it up. You know, with your dramatic exodus, you missed the end of the press conference.
Really? I thought my diva-like departure would have brought it to a close.
Sydney... I wouldn't say she upstaged you exactly, but she had a Sydney moment. Why are they spinning? I can't stop them from spinning. Oh my God, if they're overloaded, there's no way I can escape.
Oh man,
my bag of marshmallows melted in my Maxima's explosion. This jack is ruined now. Ah!
pat pat.
Yes. Ooh.
Boom. Ugh, God, the curiosity. What does all this shit do?
Huh? Glowy thing? Matching glowy things? Dang, motherfucker! Oof! Sydney's power set comes with a skill tree? I think I'm a little jealous of that. So, she could improve her existing powers? Or were there new powers available to her? Nothing was labeled, but from the layout, I'd guess both. Maybe even some other more mysterious functions as well. She's turning into an incredible asset. Hope we can get her to take her training seriously. You said it yourself. Just ask her if Batman would take his training seriously, and she'll probably do push-ups till she pukes. There's that. I just wish the skill tree or whatever it was hadn't been revealed on national television. It wasn't. I mean, the cameras didn't pick it up. Just like my cybernetic eye couldn't see it. Don't worry, I memorized the grid. I'll draw it later and we can speculate all we want.
Thank you for the look, Seto. I do appreciate it. Okay, do a look. Nap now. Get done streaming by 8 p.m. Make sure I don't sleep through dinner. No worries, I won't. I'm probably not gonna be streaming. I might end up streaming that late. I'll shoot somebody a message. Don't worry.
You have a cybernetic eye?
Yep. Pop.
Yeah, maybe don't do that in public.
Or at dinner. Lurk.
How'd you get a cybernetic eye? Same way I got my cybernetic hand. Which is... I'm not as skilled a sword fighter as I like to think. Ouch. It's okay, it happened in 2 separate fights. How would that make it okay? I think that would make it worse.
How did Sydney spend her point?
Nothing was labeled, so I suggested to Sydney perhaps there was a layer or something else right in front of us, but existed outside the range of human or succubus vision. She took that as a cue to grab the yellow calm ball, thinking it might reveal something unseen. Apparently that's how you select an orb to upgrade. She couldn't figure out how to back out of the selection, or let go of the orb. No, you yellow bastard! Give me back my pie! Race back! Oh my God, she sounds like a tauntaun. So, in the end, she spent the point on a curious orphan node, thinking it might give her a new ability, assuming, of course, that any of our speculation was remotely accurate. Of course, nothing was immediately apparent, and we didn't want to experiment in front of the cameras. That's one more mystery to solve. Aren't you worried you're going to get in trouble for scaring the press? Yes, that's right, Senator. I agree she was heavy-handed, but the coiling effect of her actions regarding the super... I'm not worried, no. You don't think they'd knock you down a rank just to show you who's boss? Bump up here and put him in charge of Arc SWAT? It's possible, but I'm betting no. We all knew that whatever happened today, it would make waves. You can either grab a surfboard or be the one who threw a rock in the pond. Analogy almost works. That analogy almost works.
New spoilers is a big fuck you to plot cards. Ooh, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, go ahead and DM me that spoiler, Sin. I'll check it out. Because I do know a few of my decks. They don't care about plot cards, but they kind of crumble if something starts getting plotted too much. So I'll take a look at that.
By initiating dramatic events...
Angry face, you should be asleep. Go to fucking bed. This conversation doesn't involve you, Violet. 1-cost artifact that counters any spell that had no mana cast spent on it. Oh my god, that's amazing.
By initiating dramatic events, you collapsed all probable futures into a smaller number of more predictable outcomes. That's what I just said. It's more than that, though. You have an agenda. Plans within plans.
I heard you plotting against my sweet summer child. Yes, because fuck him. Like, it's Gonti. Like, fuck everybody at the table, but fuck Kellen especially. Kellen is a joy. I'm sure he is. I don't care. Fuck Kellen. I'm kidding. Like, this is all in good fun. Kellen's your sweet summer child. It's all in good fun.
I find complex women arousing.
You find stairs arousing.
Hey, how'd that phone call go? Think we got away with it?
Kick his dad and his dad. I'll kick both. I'll kick his dad. I'll kick Kellen's dad. I'll kick my own dad. I'm gonna be so surprised if my actual parents ever see this fucking thing.
Do you know what is happening out there right now?
Yeah, probably something like, well, I'm out.
What?
Can't do this job without you. I'm disappointed too. I ain't ripping no safe doors out of walls, but that's going to be waiting for me on the way out.
But you can't.
Happy trails. Good luck. I'm going back to construction.
How about... Well, one, I meant politically, and two, that's awfully optimistic of you, don't you think?
I'm an optimistic person.
Well, while we're on the topic of the overall reaction of the super community, here's what else is probably going on.
Challenge accepted. The cleansing is at hand. Found you. Something in... I believe that's Hindu? I don't know what exactly he's saying. They probably translated it somewhere in the comments, but I'm not gonna go digging for that.
New player on the scene. Maybe we can use this.
Perfect. She's perfect. Oh, paw.
We knew that stuff would happen anyway once we were out in the open. Putting on a show helps to ensure that sort of criminals will be targeting us instead of civilians. And what about the other sort? That's what Arc Light is for, fretting out the schemers and circumspect super criminals. Mind-controlled juice in the water supply. Arclight will let us know who to go punch. Bleh. Locked room murder mystery. Maybe a teleporter did it. Arclight investigates. Look, obviously we're both oversimplified. My concern was the civilian response, which will be what? Are you kidding? Oh no, we're scared of the super cops. Disband them so we're helpless against supervillains and foreign superpowers. I mean, foreign superpowered. You know what I mean. You have entirely too much faith that the masses will react so logically. There will be a big hullabaloo that will ultimately amount to nothing. You're mostly just upset this will throw off your merchandising projections. I have so many Excel spreadsheets that need revising. The problem with all of me eating at once is that I taste everything all at once. I'll start with the beef, and brochette, and for dinner, the steak salad, rare on the meat. Now the jalapeno poppers to start, and the surf and turf with the side of jumbo shrimp, medium rare on the steak. Normally that works out okay if I'm careful, but there are a lot of dire combinations to watch out for. Imagine tasting hamburger, fish, chocolate, garlic, and... stop, I'm about to order! Oh, hey, look at all the sodas they have. A whole page of the menu. I gotta try this lingonberry one. Speaking of dire flavors, how's that different than strawberry? It just is. For you? What's the matter? Nothing spicy enough on the menu for you? Not everything I eat has to be spicy. I just have a question about... All sorted, resuming normal operations. Well done. Now no one suspects anything. I want to thank you guys for putting up with everything today and remind you that not only are we in the limelight from now on, we're also in the crosshairs. Keep your guards up at all times. We need to be ready for anything.
Wow, people really like books, huh?
Thank you, Lucifer. The demon lord of hell itself. And thank you for the head pats. I do appreciate it. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Ooh, comics, indeed. Welcome on in. I read comics, I do a bit of voice acting for them occasionally, and I play video games often badly. The first, 20 minutes of this stream, we were talking about Magic the Gathering, though. But please, come on in, make yourself at home, enjoy your stay in the Endless Archives, if indeed you do. We're also in the crosshairs. Keep your guard up at all times. You need to be ready for anything. Well, I always have to support the sinners. I always have to support the sinners, no? I mean, yeah, you got me there. And there's no one more sinful than me. Where was I? Okay, yeah. Keep your guard up at all times. We need to be ready for anything. I know most of you aren't used to that sort of scrutiny. We'll be undergoing. Okay. Took me a second. I know most of you aren't used to the sort of scrutiny we'll be undergoing forward. That's part of the reason I went off script a little there at the end. Oh, trust me, I've seen much worse. Yeah, I'm sure you have, but I also have other places that I do things.
But I was trying to ensure that if there's any heat to be had, it's coming at me. That's part of my job as CEO.
Anyways, I'll be back. Lord of Hell needs a shower. You go enjoy that shower. I hope it's a nice, long, enjoyable shower. Oh, I know, I followed. Huh. Did you know? Well, good to know. Good to know. Good to know Lucifer has taste. I'm kidding. Thank you so much for following me all around. Yes.
I was trying to ensure that if there's any heat to be had, it's coming at me. That's part of my job as CEO.
At least I think I did. Well, no worries. You can always go back around and follow me in various other places if you need to. Like, I appreciate the support.
Dinner and drinks are on me tonight, but woo, yeah.
Clap, clap.
Yeah.
I totally wasn't by accident. Or was it? Bah, bah, bah. Well, I appreciate it, Lucifer.
Yeah, just don't expect me to buy dinner every time I blow something up. You'd have to install a buffet at HQ. Oh, and one more thing. I'd like to apologize to Ariana for throwing her under the bus today. Admittedly, my daisy cutter impression there at the end was a bit spontaneous. Obviously, I only realized it was possible after testing Halo's very impressive shield. Woo, you go, new girl. Clap, clap.
This disgusting mortal realm will never know.
Indeed, they won't. Ariana is the one keeping us in good graces with the public, and she deserves our support. How your friends and family think of you is still on your shoulders. Wow, I just realized something. Most of us grew into our powers, gradually giving our families time to adjust. But you, one day, you just had all these powers. How'd your folks react to it? Oh, and everybody mingle tonight. I just see the usual cliques sitting together. I have to make a call! Yes, Mom. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I was worried about making you guys have to lie for me if it ever came to that.
Believe me, the amount of shit I've seen saints do from down here. Wow, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Oh, as someone who lives in an archive that catalogs every story, whether it's truth or fictional, trust me, I'm well aware.
If it ever came to that. No, I can't tell you how I got them for the same reason. I know, Dad. If you're here needs a good origin story. Maybe I'll get them to declassify it one day. Oh, I'm not selling the comic shop. Worked out a deal with them. I think having an actual superhero working there part-time will actually help business. Actually, the PR lady, yeah, the blonde with the chopsticks, she was practically salivating at the thought. Yes, Dad, if they make an action figure of me, I'll get you a signed one for you. First edition. I promise. I have to go, but I'll come visit the first chance I get. It's not a big deal since I can fly now. Yes, I'll be careful. They're going to train me. I don't know. I assume stuff like how to throw batarangs, skulking in the shadows, death traps 101, disappearing silently when people turn their back, that sort of thing. Yes, Mom. Law enforcement too. Okay, I gotta go. Love you both. Bye. Jeez, it's like they think this job will be dangerous. Oh, hi. Eon, right? Yeah. Hey, I need to get your phone for a few minutes. What for? We didn't have time before the press conference, but given that you're an international celebrity now, there are people out there trying to hack in your Facebook account, email bank, all that stuff. We need to reset all your passwords. Okay. Make me feel short. Everyone on the team make me feel short, but you don't have any excuses, any powers. What's your excuse? I just happen to be 6'4". It's not that unusual. Eon Scoville. A little weird sounding, but I guess it could work. Besides, I would think your height is mostly what makes you feel short. Well, touche then. Ooh, that's right. Please enjoy your lurk, Lucifer. There. Now you're set up for the password manager, and every account we can access from your phone is updated. I shall lurk in my shadows. There's lots of other security considerations, but that should be enough till tomorrow. Feel more like Batman every minute. Give me your best fake gravelly voice. I'm Batman. It's more like terror that flaps in the night than Dark Knight. Oop. Thank you, Shadow Walker. Everybody, hydrate or dihydrate. Precious, life-giving water. I need to eventually put some sound redeems on that. Mary, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely day, hon. You as well, Shadow. Happy to see everybody here. Always good to have peeps come on in. Getting all bundled up, Mary. No. All the hugs and head pats for the Mary. For the bestest lamb. Looks like the food is starting to come out. Okay, I'll be there in a sec. Duh. You deserve it, Mary. The bestest candy sheep. The softest. What's up, Recruit Scoville? Oh, hi, Max. I mean, Lieutenant Colonel. I don't remember your last name. Layla? Leander. Just suddenly feeling a little overwhelmed by all of this, I guess. All these powers, sudden fame, security stuff, training stuff, training stuff at my comic store. All catching up to you, eh? It's all that stuff, but there's something else. It's... When I fired the PPO back at the range, I felt... Blah, I don't know how to describe it. Sydney, one thing you'll learn about having superpowers is that describing what it's like to have having superpowers is like describing color to a blind person, or humidity to a fish. There's no frame of reference. Even describing your powers to another super can be a challenge. You can both fly, but I'm guessing it feels very different. Tell me what you felt. Don't worry about being a poet. Just go with your gut. It was like touching a star. Not that either of us have touched a star, or that anyone really could, since the outer layer of a star is like clouds that are also nuclear explosions. How can someone like me have that much power? Not to break all the cliches, break out all the cliches so early in our relationship. The fact that you're worried about having that much power means you're probably far from the worst choice. That being said, it does not escape my notice that you can be a little impulsive. Master of understatement, level up. Around the base and people who are highly trained, it's not nearly invulnerable. I don't mind so much. But you're a cop now, except you're not. Not yet. You don't have the authority to arrest anyone, but you do have a duty to the team to act responsibly in public. As such, I need to give you the Cliff Notes version of combat rules. So rule 1, till we test your powers more and train you. I want you shooting anything unless you absolutely have no other option. Check! You do have to shoot someone before you fire. Look behind them. Assume you will miss, and hit that instead. Scraps of Hope, Orphanage and Bunny Rehab. Position yourself first, so the worst possible outcome is that you hit a drainage ditch or an empty parking lot. If you're real good, misses will hit another bad guy. That's good advice. Comics tend to ignore stuff like that and draw whatever looks coolest, like aerial dogfights above cities. They never account for all those missed shots. Comics would end very differently if the refrigerator logic brigade got to draw the last page.
Yep. I'm pretty sure there's actually a comic series about them that do that.
Whatever you're doing, civilian safety comes first. The force will be extremely useful in this regard. If someone is firing kill beams indiscriminately, you need to put yourself between them and the civilians. Well, sure, we're heroes. That's obvious. What is less obvious is the civilians that you can't always see during the fight. Let me ask you this. Is that tentacle thing strong enough to throw someone through a building? Light hook. What? Since I'm not allowed to call it I'm not saying that word. Light hook. It's good. Ariana will be relieved. And yes, it's pretty strong. I picked up my car with it once, so I could definitely throw someone through a building, or at least into one. Good. Don't. You kill dozens of people that way. Even if they're not hit by whoever you threw, shattered glass, sheet metal, pipes, filing cabinets all become shrapnel. Not to mention broken gas lines combined with ripped up electrical wiring. Comic books rarely deal with that either. You have to throw someone, slam them into the ground. There's a quadrillion tons of rock under it. 6.5 sextillion. Superman tilled the earth once, so I looked it up. So the ground is as often as not owned by the city. Better to have the local municipality repairing a collapsed sewer than a business suing us for the millions in losses in facilities and stock. And cashiers. Minimize property damage in general, never hit someone with a car. If you're strong enough to lift it, you probably hit a lot harder than a steel frame covered in fiberglass paneling. You don't want to get sued by someone because you want to fight by destroying their only way to get to work. It's starting to feel like comic books lack realism. No shit. Now, you have any questions? Are Roswellian gray aliens really super evolved humans from the future, time traveled back to their own past to do homoerotic things to Hicks because they're all ass freaks? You have any relevant questions? Nope. Let me put you on speed dial in case any come up. Is there a line? Succubi go to the bathroom? For all sorts of reasons. Ew. My steak is getting cold. Please teach me the hammer space thing. I can only do that because I have a cybernetic teleporter built into my cybernetic hand. Sydney, I admire your commitment. I'm not going to chop off your arm. Aww. As if there weren't already enough reasons not to chop your arm off. In the bathroom hallway of the restaurant, we don't know if you could use your orbs with a cybernetic hand. Oh, yeah, okay, that's a good point. I guess you'll have to be satisfied with your existing enormous suite of powers. Maybe that was a little greedy of me.
A little.
Beyond the whole arm chopping reasons, why don't you share your tech? Well, there's a lot of reasons. One of them is, well, do you know that show Star Trek? I've heard of it. Well, they have that non-interference rule, Prime Directive,
And her eyes slowly drift down.
Right, well, the actual guidelines for species joining the greater intergalactic community are really quite nuanced, but achieving a certain level of technology on your own doesn't hurt. Additionally, your species has something of a xenocidal streak you'd need to overcome before I'd be comfortable sharing my tech with you. I mean xeno as in stranger or foreigner, not literally alien. Though I have no doubt... Sydney, did you hear anything I just said? Maybe? Seriously, no homo, but your breasts are really nice. It's a defining feature of succubi. They're literally hypnotic. You don't say. So are our eyes, lips, backsides. Really, staring at any part of a succubus tends to have debilitating effect on reason inhibition. Wow! I can only imagine how well that works on guys. The only part of them that gets softer is their brains.
Indeed.
There we go. And back we are. I like that expression. How? It's totally demeaning.
What expression?
A woman should be a lady in the parlor, a maid in the living room, a chef in the kitchen, and a whore in the bedroom.
Wow, Colonel. Never thought I'd hear you say that.
I was repeating it, not endorsing it. Doesn't it mean that a woman should strive to excel at everything she does? No. No. Huh. I never thought of it like that. Leave the spin to Ariana. Saying a woman should only be those things, that her worth is measured entirely by her domestic aptitude, usually by guys with a knowing her at the end.
We don't say that. Quite.
Only has power over women if they let it. Just add an athlete in the gym, a genius in the lab, a sociopath in the boardroom, a diva on the stage, and the... I'm sure guys will do that. Still, even with your spin, I'd like it more if we struck the whole whore in the bedroom part. Why? Because if you were talking about a guy's sexual prowess would never come up. Speak for yourself. Personally, parallatic cunnilingus is pretty high on my list. $10 says Maxima smashes... No, $10 says Maxima smashes the table. 20. It's not... You have to bet against me. I am. When she smashes the table, you owe me $10. You're all inked up like a suicide girl. You got a glop on the eyeliner. When a girl who doesn't wear any makeup glops it on, all of a sudden she looks like a drag queen until everyone's eyes adjust. You have to ease into it. You know, when I put on chapstick, I feel like a streetwalker. Ooh, food. How'd you just get a baked potato at a steakhouse? Is it full of all the seeds they could scraped out of jalapeno poppers? No, I just like baked potatoes. It's not a bad idea, though. Yeah, but it doesn't have any steak or bacon or chili on it. Sydney, are you an emergency superheroine conference? Technically not a superheroine. Peggy's armed. So what if I'm a vegetarian? Prefer to not come out in a room full of the toughest people on Earth, some of whom I might add joined Archon because being a Navy SEAL or an Army Ranger didn't present them with enough of a challenge. Based on what I know about you, I have to say I find that very surprising. Yeah, you seem a bit impulsive to rein yourself in like that. While I agree with the Hot Topic twins here, being vegetarian doesn't make you a wimp. There are a lot of tough vegetarians, like Buddhist monks. I think Christian Bale is vegan. In any case, won't out you if you don't. Sydney's a vegetarian? No way, shut up. Inconceivable. What?
Okay. You know what the worst part of, you know what the worst thing about being a vegetarian is?
Oh, goody, here we go.
Not having a go, I'm saying no matter how good, I don't know what's the best Asian vegetarian dish. Eggplant parmesan or,
pecan pie. No, strawberries and whipped cream. No, cheesecake raspberry sauce. No, wait, donuts.
Veggie korma? Spaghetti?
Is honey a fruit? Key lime pie! Don't make up words, Sean. Well, whatever it is, there's nothing a vegetarian can eat that is even in the same ballpark as this. Medium rare, marbleized ribeye with that just a tiny bit of fat left around the head, salt rubbed, seared, drizzled with blue cheese aioli. Yes! Or just bacon, and how? This is why I didn't want to tell anyone. What kind of veggie are you? Lacto-ovo, flexitarian? I don't know labels. No meat or birds. Eggs if they're free range. Same basic idea with milk and cheese. Just don't want anything cute to suffer from my food. What about seafood? Oh, I like the hell out of some fish. They're ugly and delicious. I think becoming a vegetarian is a mistake. Well, it's none of your mistake. Yes, I get it. Also, I've never heard that before. No, I'm totally serious. Check out the can on this lingonberry soda. Crumb shelf. What? Salt your taste buds with felonious intent. Crumb shelf. Oh, jeez, all over my new blouse. Well, if it isn't the shortest lived superhero team in history. More than a crumb shelf now, unfortunately. But we appreciate it. What's the matter, Colonel? Caught you with your pants down. Outnumbered, unequipped, few drinks in everyone. Nope. I love the just use of only expressions to communicate that. Looks like the whole gang is here, so you got no backup. With all these civilians around, you can't use that big bang attack like you did earlier. Figured that bit out by yourself. Why did you have a 7-year-old help you? You're a bitch. And you're under arrest. Big bang attack? I'm sorry, Maxima, that was a cool explosion, but that was nowhere near the big bang attack. Vegeta's Big Bang Attack? Vegeta? Is that a vegetarian thing? Don't tell the bad guys too! Enough! Anvil, if you would. Boof. What? Aw, it's like a little baby punch. Stop smiling, you bitch! I'm gonna take your head off! Bap, bap, bap. What the hell are you doing, man? Take her out! Hey, fuck you! It's like I'm punching through sand or something. Hey, nose boop. You gotta love kinetic users. That's so awesome. Whoa! Sydney, I mean, Halo to Maxima. What were you saying about property damage? My room is already a write-off, Halo. This is a super fight. Stuff's going to get broke. What an idiot. Didn't even land on anyone when he jumped in there. Okay, guys, no more testosterone-fueled tactics. First blood is mine. Second blood, moron. Bitch slap. Halo, put up your shield. Put your shield up and keep it up. Harem, equip and run. Major, take care of the civvies. I'm going to take a look at what we're up against. Everyone else, engage at will and watch each other's backs. Keep it non-lethal if you can. Whoop, whoop. Everyone, when Maxima flies up, looks like there's nearly 30 of them out here. I wouldn't discount the possibility that some are illusions. 30? More combat-capable supers than we thought there were in the States. Either this is an international coalition, or overall estimates of the number of supers are way off. Shooter! Chances are a lot of these guys are glass cannons. I'm going to clear off the roof. Everyone who can crowd control, get out here and even up these numbers. Aram, can you hump the beret? The beret? Beret, probably. Yes, ma'am. Just barely. Good. Get Peggy set up and then run Lightstorm at your discretion. Why is Max's Pip-Boy thing on our phone? But I have this... Wear this big old... Pleased to meet you, Halo. You're about to make us both very famous. Sydney! Sydney, drop your shield! I can't teleport through it!
Her shield is amazing.
My glasses! Where are my glasses? Oh, you've got to be kidding. This is too good. No challenge at all. Sydney! Crack!
Home run!
Ha! Trope subverted. What is that blind, you big pile of idiot? Well, no, I take that back. There are people that blind. But they don't get to be cops, Kick. Scoville! Don't assault unconscious perps. But he punched me with neck knuckles in my face, and he's laying in a puddle of drool. You win, move on. It's bullshit. I could punch through it. Just blah. Explodey warp.
Teleportation detected.
Ah, it's me, not a shapeshifter. I can also teleport. Identify. Look to that little bastard. Shit, it's Tuesday. Beethoven. Quixotic. DeShantis 695 X-ray 5.
Accepted. For now.
God, that's stressful. Hey, QM. I'm going to be checking out some equipment. There's a bit of a blitzkrieg situation at the restaurant.
That's Sergeant Valhall to you, Corporal.
Yes, Sergeant. Sorry, Sergeant.
You guys order my steak sandwich to go.
We did, but I think the kitchen is closed now. Possibly exploded.
Typical. Sure, they'll play well with the press.
And knowing Ariana, she picked the place knowing it was due to be condemned next week, or was run by the mob, just in case something like this happened. Goose, arms up. Stalwart, cover. Sean, bang bang. Beanbag in the pipe.
The Colonel picked it.
It's all shadowy at that level. Jeez, these guns are right at my weight limit. Better take off my boots.
Teleport better naked?
Yep, my mass limit includes my own gear. Also includes my own me, so if you'll excuse me, Sergeant, this me is going to unteleport for a few minutes. Okay, so there are more. Welcome back to Dabbler's Science Corner. This week we'll be focusing on Harem. Harem has 5 brains, but only 1 mind, 5 separate visual cortices, 5 language centers, etc. Allow her to do 5 separate things at once. However, the meat is quantumly interconnected, forming a single sapience. For Jill of all trades, you're a terrible artist. I can do Logopolitian block transfer calculus in my head. I don't need to be a good artist. Once confirmed, each of her copies are unique and persistent, which is why she can dye her hair and get tattoos. If she unteleports one of herself, and whatever it's wearing or carrying essentially ceases to exist until recalled. Basically, she can play keep away like nobody's business. Can only take 25% of her body weight with her, though. Her weight increases slightly, the... blah, 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 blah. I can't read the rest of that. The energy of the unteed body is distributed among her remaining selves, increasing her strength and general toughness when there's 5 of her. And general toughness. When there's 5 of her, she's about as strong as a regular fit 19-year-old girl. When there's 4 of her, she's twice as strong. When there's only 1 of her, she's 16 times as strong, putting her about on par with Anvil. But she hates not having 5 sets of eyes and ears all doing different things. She says it's like walking around with blinders and being deaf in one ear. Ah! How can you people do this all day? What, watch 2 hijinks wrestle? I wish I could do it more. It is inaccurate to say if one of her feels something, then so do the others, because it assumes a one-to-one conflation of mind and body.
Whoop. Got an ad break going on. It didn't give me the timer again. Oh, whoops. There we go.
You touch her arm, she feels it, just like anyone else. It doesn't matter which arm you touch. Normally, she can sort out which of her experienced the sensation and react appropriately, but if the sensation causes an involuntary reaction, it's a fair bet the wrong one or even all of her will react, as I am about to demonstrate. Don't stick eyes in my butt crack, jerk. Helping with the demonstration. I'm going to demonstrate my fist to your face. That doesn't even make sense. Ow, my face. How far can Harem teleport? Well, that's difficult to explain. Thought you were really smart. I understand it. It's difficult to explain to your monkey brain. Ape brain. She can teleport anywhere she can see, but that doesn't mean she can jump 17 miles to the horizon. She has to be able to actually see her destination. Magnification helps, but there's a diminishing return even with a giant telescope. She couldn't teleport to the moon. Trick shot. However, Harem's range increases with familiarity. She can teleport back to the farm she grew up on from hundreds of miles away. This can create situations where she can teleport somewhere, but not back. Ain't use the chick what can teleport. You want the fair or not? Okay. Arc light is set up and receiving feeds from your cameras. Thank you for bringing those, Harem. As we'll be IDing anyone we can from our databases, as well as tagging and designating newcomers. And she's broadcasting an illusion to make sure they're not noticed. I know wearing glasses in a fistfight isn't ideal, but the battle HUD will help us get information to you and allow Maxima to coordinate and prioritize targets. Boom. New designation. Concretia. Demonstrated abilities. Petrokinesis or petrogenesis. Used to form armor. File tactics. Associations. Record. Clink. I like my women statuesque, but this is ridiculous. You're in the wrong league, Grout. You're in the wrong league, Groucho. What kind of martial artist hope to do against me? I've never seen a martial artist punch through a stack of bricks. I'm a lot tougher than a brick, and you're just human. Let me tell you something, lady. There's no such thing as just human. That move was hella sweet, but there's no way she heard the second part. Everyone's flying. Is that Achilles? I'm pretty sure that's Achilles, being used as a human ballistics missile. Crack. Can't believe I challenged him to a fight, you shunk. Ah! Ah! Jeez. That's fucking brutal. Crack, shook. Maxima, you recruited me on the promise that fighting supervillains would be challenging. So far, I am unimpressed. The smart ones are hanging back, throwing their chaff at us to try to wear us down and get a better handle on our powers and tactics. Rude. Whoa! Tougher fights are coming, but by then they'll be fully equipped and better understanding their abilities as well. I'm sorry the supervillain battle royale is boring you, Math. Try and keep awake by competing with your teammates for a head count. Sensible. That is my kind of woman. Odd nod. Who am I kidding? They're all my type. Ninja Land. New designation. Lee press-on claws. Couldn't help over here and you're looking for a challenge. Allow me then, if you wouldn't, to impress. Will you please be more serious about naming them? Let's do this. Fair warning, my skin is impenetrable and my claws can cut through anything. If you need to bring a knife to a fistfight, that's fine with shrink crack. What? Clearly one of those statements was false. I owed blood. 2 for Halo. Eat it, losers. 4. 3 for me. Sorry, Sydney. Aw. You want to challenge a smug so-and-so? Let's see how you fare against Jabberwocky. Whoa, watch the language there, Chica. Whap! Is that your power? More like Jabberwocky, am I right? Shut up. I'll show you power. Cheetah style. Finally. Now they're fighting. I'm rather embarrassed I'm still on my first, but as soon as I get outside, I'll rack up 10 easy. You should be embarrassed, witch. I haven't even used my powers yet. You know what? I'm sick of this. I'm calling Silver Age rules. You have to introduce yourself and tell us your powers. Otherwise, you'll wind up being called Keyhole or Stick Girl or something. Stick Girl. Update, Heavenly Sword. Silver Age rules, huh? Fine. My name is Heavenly Sword. Very Kung Fu Theater, I like it. My power, besides being a top-tier swordswoman, is this. Martial arts, kendo, or fencing, 3 to 4. Energy blade formed around Shinai. Can form energy blade around any sword-like object, sticks, pipes, etc. That's it. You want a sword fight? Oh, she's strong. First, let me slip into something a little more dangerous and purple and demony. Meet Soul Reaver. I'll try not to sheath it in your heart. Whoa, and whoa. Bitchin' sword. Hey, why didn't your clothes transform this time? Well, do your clothes always change when you transform? I can't transform. Well, then maybe you should leave the transforming to the experts. Ahem. Sorry. Oh, crap. Well, that was humbling. Hubris, thy name be me. If at first you don't succeed, ready for round two. Crack it. I was wondering how you were going to use that thing in a non-lethal engagement. There are a lot of superpowers that make bullets mostly just annoying. Gotta love snipers. I love how you fight. Such power and aggression. That four-handed sword gives you so much leverage. But you wield it like a hammer. Reconfigure. Clang. Gosh. Got you. I got this, you dink. Oh, God. Would you block a sword like that? Get the drop on you, of course. No, I lost an eye like that. Hey, wherever my sword landed, no one touch it, okay? It's memory trapped. Linked to ArcNet via cybernetics. I am the best at strategy. Poke. Booby trapped, Dabbler. The phrase is booby trapped. Booby trapped. Shit. Make Maxima say bingo. Shaft, Vulcan, lubrication, trouser ferret, spankin' booby. Squeak. What was that? Just notes on English. Man. Dabbler. Ugh, succubus after my heart. Jesus. Time to show these slowpokes how it's done. Speedster! Can anyone take him or do I need to? Whoa! I can get him. He's still busy with Heavenly. So hot. Can't breathe. How am I supposed to lightning like this? Can't see. Gotta pass out. Heat wave. Damn it. Take care of him now, Dabbler. I said I got him. I see you back there. This one's a lot of fun at parties. Well, certain parties. Whoops, coming through. That projectile has a tractor beam. Once it's locked on, it's impossible to outrun since you're just towing it along. May as well turn and face it. Sloop. Oh, I forgot to mention the proximity sensor. Those Myama ribbons can be used to tow asteroids. Be cutting your way out of them. either of you. Enjoyed our fight, but it's over now. Lunge, bisect. My proximity sensor needs some work. Overhand swirly pokey stance versus Jodane no Kame. No Kame. I probably butchered that. Jesus, Becky, that was a hell of a shot. Just hope it's enough to take Heavenly out of the fight. Dabbler's screwing around and the team needs her. You have the right to remain silent. Should you waive your right, I will probably stab you in the foot. So if I were you, I'd... Hey, what did I just... Uh-oh. Crap. Blink. Oh, that is a lot. Conversation I had at dinner made me want to win a sword fight, but it's clear you're a better swordswoman than I. But I've never gotten on excelling at any one thing. And my bag of tricks is vast.
Wizard unlock.
Take Soul Reaver, for example. I fucking knew it! One size is Arasite, crystallized aether taken from an Antheon throne. Its channeling it's incredibly good at channeling magic. Like so. The other half is Celestial. It's an alloy of my own design with a number of incredibly useful properties. The only one I'll show you is its excellent conductivity. Think you've had a chance against me? I've killed gods. Okay, calm down there, Kratos. You got her. Damn, she's right. Can't cut these ribbons, but I can do that. I already know what may be. No more foot stabbing for you, prick. Stay down, you arm slicing wank.
I'm not passing bed, baby.
What's that? Like a GPS or something? Son of a bitch, that's smart. It's a tracker, heart and respiration monitor, taser, and it can also administer more sleepy time cocktail or antidote. Sure, Zippy there has a redonk metabolism, but they should keep even him down for a few hours. Let's see how to make myself useful. So, Max, should I really be standing here doing nothing? I don't want to get in the way of any teamwork or blow anyone to giblets, but find a way to be useful without getting in anyone's math. Don't get tied down with one opponent. You're matching your abilities, hand them off to a teammate whose rock can beat their scissors. Now, while she's distracted, Buster Buddies reconfigure. Buster Buddies TM reconfigure. Actually, Sydney, maybe you should get in the way. Draw fire and provide cover, especially for your non-bulletproof teammates. Right, Operation Pull Aggro is underway. And we're turning. Taking down Budget Halo. Watch out for the flash, you... Budget Halo? My name is Hex. Cover now. Ow, my ears. Ugh, crack. Trees, branches, squirrel. Boof. Okay, I'm done. I don't even know what I'm doing here in the first place. I'm attacking a team of elite supers. Whose idea? Scare. Fluffy tail doesn't fool me, you tray rat. Keep your squirrel pox and squabbies to yourself. Everybody down. And Boogie? Hey, it's something happening. Sounds like something's happening.
Thank you, Achilles.
Is this the future of superpowered law enforcement? Battle royales that destroy businesses and livelihood? Whoops. Are you kidding? That's now the site of the first superhero battle in history. Talk about a tourist attraction. When it's rebuilt, you should make it a restaurant and museum. Wonder if it's too late to buy a franchise. The spin is strong with this one. She's not wrong. She's right. I have student loans. Could I sue the supervillains for lost wages? Yes! Yes, you can! And I will help you! Yak! Rihanna is extremely excitable about certain aspects of the American legal system. Ariana, top quality character. She uses her powers and abilities for good. Beep, beep, beep. Backup is here. Sorry to call you in, Gigawatt. I know you had a family affair tonight. That's the last time you get out of buying me dinner, ma'am. Now point me where I can do the most good. 8 straight. Yikes. Almost got you with that one. Didn't work when you had the drop on me. It's not going to work. Hey, guess why they call me Breakpoint? You ate sharp pencils? No, it's, Isn't there a surfing movie? It's 'cause I can do this. Hero! I hear it. Just to disengage from crack. Go, I'll finish this up. Finish up here. Here's the wind up. Backhand. Max has been sandbagging when we spar. Denied. Someone get him while he's doing whatever that is, and distract Halo with something shiny. Hit him while he's blocking. Good strategy. But I'm not blocking your attack. I'm absorbing it. Wham! Crush. Oof, that hurt. I can still fight. Can absorb sonic attack. What? Are you okay? You still fight. Hero! I can't hear shit! Are there knives in my ears? 'Cause it totally feels like there are knives in my ears. Okay. I can still shoot. Okay, assault. Enemy. Fucking doy. Truth, that was hot. I feel like I spent all day on the beach without any sunblock. Like, whoops! This material goes completely see-through when it gets wet. Ow! 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 I think it's a bone. Guess I can only blame myself for not testing it. This is totally your fault. Denied. Plink. Right. Don't stand in a stream of water when shooting lightnings. A smooth one, Glowbug. At least my outfit is dry. Plish, plish, plish. Not anymore, I think. Heatwave! Brooke, you okay? This little piggy went to Pain Town. Max, put her somewhere safe. Hotter. I'm taking out Lightning Bug. It's Glowbug. Ooh, big rubbery muscles versus little old me. However will I prevail? Spoiler alert, you won't. Spoiler. Second act twist, zap. Can't aim with my ears like this. Can barely stand up. Need something I can lock onto. Hey, glow bitch! Glow bug! Bet I can lightning better than you. No one impugns my lightning. What the? Quick science lesson. Positrons are the electron's antiparticle. I can generate them. Basically race lightning. Call it darkening. Positrons? Positron electron annihilation creates a massive amount of gamma ray photons, you idiot! Gigawatt! Gigawatt, stop! Stone deaf. Just stop for 1 second or we're all going to die from radiation poisoning. Could teleport. Zoop. All hail the helix. Squeak. Good. That should absorb all the gamma radiation. Savalakuli. Holy crap, I've never been so tired. Am I still waiting? No, Bump. Ow. So, are we doing this? It's just 2-on-1 seems unfair, and that chick shoots purple lightning like the Emperor. I'm just here because all my buddies came. I'm a hairdresser. Well, you could surrender? Could I? That would be so great. Sup? Perpetrating evil? Multitasking. Ah, tell people I'm good at multitasking, but really I'm just bad at focusing on one thing. See, I'm concerned that you're just watching, but not like just watching. You know, like you're learning all our kung fu or taking notes for whoever organizes this little soiree. What worries me is that guy in the cape. He's just watched so far too, and not only has he shrugged off everything that's come at him, he's the only one here with an actual cape. Hey, yeah, that means he's either an archvillain or a huge dork. Attention, Maxima, potential dork alert at 3 o'clock. I mean, 300. Oh, 300. Scoville, get off the channel unless you have something useful and succinct. Good kid. Hope she doesn't get killed tonight. I love that guy. You're good, but your style relies too much on your powers. Your fundamentals are lacking. I don't need fundamentals when I can do this. Pangolin style. Tip for you. Don't try to power up in the middle of a fight. This isn't an anime. I'll keep that in mind. Here's a tip for you. If you're going to just fight supers, you need to hit a lot harder than that. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Whoa, nice top crack. What a lech. Can't believe I beat you with booby style. Never underestimate a woman's power over men. Oh, God, your eyes. Could get lost in your eyes. You are so beautiful. I'm not even into women. Well, one time at a party, well, most parties. Hey, Jabberwocky, see that guy over there? Oh my God, I love it when you say my name. Your voice, I don't like how he's looking at me. What? I'll kill him. Crusader style. The Crusader's shield is impervious. And the Crusader's sword always strikes true. You want me to? I got it. You. Is it telekinetic? Nice. Sean, you're getting exposed on your 9. Keep stalwart or Halo between you and their blasters. They've whittled us down to the bone. You disrupt their coordination. Opal, call me to those two over there. Someone take out Maxima. Wait. Hit her with the biggest thing you've got. I'm the biggest thing we've got, and I can't hit her. Fucking bullshit. Let me worry about that. Just use your over-nuke. Yeah, not unless you want to die too. I think a shaped charge is in order. And you feel free to contribute anytime. Can't stand there looking imperious just because you brought a cowl. I find the cowl rather helps with looking imperious. Beh. Ready to feel the power of atomic bombshell. I still think you should have called yourself Shebang. What? Shebang. You know, she-bang? No. I'm not going to take naming advice from for whom the death tolls. That doesn't even make sense. It's a phrasic portmanteau. Yeah, well, you're phrasic dumbass. Well, I'm going to need some aloe for that burn. Shut up. This thing is ready. Eat explodey bolo. I think we're ready to wrap this up. Stragglers may pose a significant threat, so don't let your guard down. Sweep. Guided? Yes, kill that gold-plated bitch. Oh, please. Are you stupid? Did you not see the part of the press conference where Maxima stood in her own fallout? Phrasing. Or any anime ever? There's obviously no chance that explosion. Anvil, take care of her before she targets someone she can hurt with that little party popper. That actually really hurt. Didn't enough to get through my outer field and destroy my jacket. And pop my back. No need to bolster her ego, though. You see? And don't you dare even have the gall to look surprised. That was the most predictable thing that's happened all day. Oh, what? hell is she made of? That would cut a tank in half. That's double bullshit. I said, don't you dare. Anvil, get her. She's daring. I'm taking you to Boomtown. Wump. Performance issues? 2 duds in a row. I don't want to play anymore. Get over here. Don't just stand there, do something. Insomniac coming your way, Harry. No, I don't fall well. You haven't actually attacked anyone yet, so I'll give you one chance to surrender. Ow, my wrist! Having trouble sleeping? Poor baby. Let me give you something for that. You dare insult me and insult me with an offer of surrender. Join me in combat, Amazon, and learn for whom the death tolls. What? For whom the... It's a phrase like, I'm going to arrest you just for that. That was the worst name ever. It is not. Ow, what was that you thud? You'll have time to think better, have a better moniker during your incarceration. Armor and possibly strength at unknown level. Better try and choke him out instead of risking punching his head off. A pedestrian maneuver and futile. That hurt, you little prick. What? Drain my kinetic. Should. Anvil! New priority target. Death toll just one shot at Anvil. Excellent. Beep beep. Room to death tolls. Energy leech. Strength. Eyes projection. Armor. Warning, extreme resistance to physical and or kinetic energy. Direct attack, knock, or minute. Extreme resistance to kinetic, eh? Let's see how you handle my soon-to-be famous telebolt. What the hell? I'm trapped. What did you do to Gigawatt? I just borrowed her. Have her back. I need a proper thinking tilt to figure this guy out. 30 degrees. I love the physical, the visible gags in this a lot. Nothing illusory going on. It's all him. Got so many powers though. Did he copy everyone's? Maybe that's why he's just standing there the whole fight. That could be Heatwave's aura right there. Or maybe... wonder if there's a way to do private channel. Enough! Let's see how your defenses handle something of a different magnitude. I'm curious about that myself. Yes, that guy may be the worst at names, but it looks like he's going to wipe the floor with their whole team. You find them? Good. Good. When I give you the signal... Wait, Max, stop! The direct approach doesn't seem to be working on this guy. Therefore, I have developed a cunning plan. Scoville, do not direct combat operations for this team. Whoa, hear me out, Max. I don't think attacking him would have gone well, even for you. And why is that? Onto my plan! That's German. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. I'm gonna try nap. Have a good one, mate. Yeah, of course. You nap well, Sin. Thanks for dropping by. I'll rock where then. I don't know what that means. Oh, away! Too slow. You think grenades will... White Storm! Super glad I have my shield up. Foolish. I am untouchable. What are you laughing at? Why are you laughing? Fight me! You dare mock me? Fight me! I will destroy you all! As I suspected. Looks like an angry Muppet. Hey, look over here! Attack me, you fools! Okay, calm down there, Skeletor. We're done. You're done here. For whom the death tolls. I give up. For whom does the death toll? That's my name! Okay, first off, no, that's dumb. And second, we have a PR department and you don't. So if we want to call you the Periwinkle Butt Sniffer, then that's how the public will know you. Sydney, focus. What do you mean he's done? Well, I figured his power out. He's totally pissed off, but he's just standing there, goading us to attack. his powers are defensive.
No, that's not it. Attack me or be labeled a coward.
He only has one power, Maxima, Nemesis. It allows him to counter anything thrown at him. Does seem exceptionally adaptable, but Sydney in the future, totally pissing off superpowered criminals is usually not a good strategy. Okay, normally, yes, that's probably a good point. So how do you suggest we deal with him? Well, if you don't attack him, he's harmless, isn't he? He doesn't get to just walk away, Sydney. He assaulted multiple federal agents. Technically, they attacked him. Sydney! Okay, I know how to beat him. I knew it! There was a limit to how much he could counter at once. Nemesis made it look like he had every power, but he only had any power. Big difference. Ooh, is anyone else feeling lightheaded and headachy? I think your shield might be airtight, Sydney. Then why don't I pop when I make it bigger, or unpop when I make it smaller? 'Cause space magic? Who knows? Oh my god. Pop backwards is pop. Just drop the damn shield for 5 seconds. That's it. Opal, get us out of here. We're so scattered, it'll take a little while to lock onto everyone. Just our group then. Better if they had no one to question, and a huge blow for them if we all get away. Blah, fine, I'll hold them off. Ooh, it's getting a little stale in there. Huh? Well, I guess we know how they all got here so fast now. Stop her! No one escapes! Careful, the green hair is Vector. He's a powerful telekinetic. Z, you're excited. Z, I know you're excited Arclight knew someone's name, but how about telling us something useful, like how he's severely allergic to paprika, or just desperately afraid of kittens? Knock it off, Corporal. We were all caught flat-footed tonight. Now help stop Portal Girl. Her name's Opal. Ooh.
Thank you, Seto, for the hydrate. Everyone, hydrate or dihydrate. Precious life-giving water. We appreciate it.
Ooh. Ow. Ow, that hurt.
There we go.
And beep, beep, bada bop boop, bop bop pow. Already on it, LC. Don't forget, I'm literally the best multitasker on Earth. Crap! Oh, damn it! Save our different body. Oh, but I can't stop him. You. No worries, you. Clamp. Knock off the phrenology, stalwart. Get back to it. Almost. Got it. Crack. Oh. Vehemence. Double-crossing son of a bitch. What are you doing? Done. Eat Cadillac. Crash. That was my car. Stay back. You'll never get through my sheet. Crunch. Well, now that that's out of the way, I don't suppose this is a misguided audition to join the team. Oh, nothing quite so charitable, I'm afraid. I just thought you could do with a bit of a warm-up before dealing with me. Inverse ninja! Inverse ninja! Inverse ninja? It's the size of the threat is inversely proportional to the number of opponents. That makes no sense. What's more dangerous, 100 stormtroopers or 1 Darth Vader? Or, 100 ninjas or 1 whatever boss ninja. Heed your genre-savvy protege, Colonel. The main event is indeed about to start. To what end? Would you believe I invited every anti-government, anti-police, anti-Christ criminal and slash or nut job with superpowers I'd ever come across to help you justify the existence of your new agency? No. If I say I'm pro-military? No. Vroom, vroom. Back, check it out. Vroom. It's a lightsaber. Vroom. Fine. I'm just pro-violent, and I'm here to beat the hell out of you. That, I believe. Except you forgot to add try and fail to your sentence. Oh, before we start, you may want to check on Vector. I felt quite a few of his ribs go when I hit him. Nyum. Harem. On it. Well, shall we? I just had to add a knuckle pop to that. Let's do this. Where are you? What are you, an old Italian man? You dummy, it's 8 against 1. Depending on how many times you counter him. Doesn't matter how tough you think you are, you'll never beat a team using teamwork. Holy crap, he's fast. Hey, pick on someone your own size. Closer to it anyway. Focus. Every guy who's taller than me is also a... Because every guy taller than me is also a dick. Punch the kinetic absorber. Not a great idea. 2 tips for you. If you want that part of your power to remain a secret, maybe don't lean into every punch that comes your way. And 2, long hair is terrible in a fight. Crap, 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 crap. Yeah. Solid hit. My turn. Good luck. Good luck getting your foot free. Right now I weigh as much as the space shuttle. Oh, is that all? Wish I could help, but it'll be another 10 seconds before I land at this rate. You? Huh? You? I don't understand what you're doing. He dropped an anvil on his head. Get it? Get it? Ow! That hurt. Was that you, Maxima? Oh, dang it. That landing hurt my boobs. I'm gonna clean your... Check your target. Whoops. Everyone, back off. This guy's really strong. Back at you, Anvil. It's you. Nautilus slam. Nice. That was fun. Now buzz off, Red. Let others have a chance to play. Ah, damn it. No, you don't. You... Savalava Kuli. Othaumian excitation needs about 3 orders of magnitude more chutzpah to work on me, dabbler. A flashbang? I have louder... No, a flashbang? I have headphones louder than this. Hey, boss lady, we might be slowly wearing this guy down, but he's shrugging off most of what we're throwing at him. Think it's about time for a Deus Ex Maxima? Yes, I agree. Yes, pile on if you want to have a chance. Ole! Whack! What's this? Regrouping? Oh ho! Serendipitous tumbleweed. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Ember. How are you, hon? There we go. Good. Just got home from work. Hell yeah. Hope it was a decent day. Oh, damn. Oh, you done fucked up, son. Right? Let's hope. I see anticipation on your face, Maxima. It's been a while since you've had a chance to really flex your muscles, isn't it? We have at least that much in common. 2 options, vehemence. Surrender right now, be the poster child for why it's a bad idea to fight me. Straight down to business, eh? Very well, I'll give you my answer in the form of a haymaker to the face. Defense or speed. Yeah? Oh, my nose is definitely broken. That's what you get for grandstanding, Max. Play it cool. He doesn't need to know. Just think of a totally boss thing to say. Glance. You made me take a step back. You are strong. What the fuck? Last chance to surrender. This is even better than I'd hoped. Fine. Yoop. Huh? You. Boot to the head. Ow, ow, shit, God, ow. Good hits, Max, but don't you think poking someone in the eyes, a little Three Stooges, God damn it, lady. Nearly went for a crotch shot. Uh-oh. Oops. What was that you said earlier about looking behind the bad guys before attacking? Still conscious. Punt. Impressive. And unfortunate. Pepper grinder. Just like grind and pepper. Give up yet? No? Better keep going just in case. Oh, man. I got you. What? Stop. Or not. Max, you okay? Ah, my fucking no. Come on, walk it off, babe. And jump. Well, now that we're warmed up, I suppose this is where I reveal my evil plan and all that. You guys want to know? No, you guys want to know why I'm so strong? I'm dying to tell you. You're going to be so mad. Yes, foolishly reveal your secrets to us. Well, I will tell you, Miss Scoville, but only because you asked so nicely. That, and it being far too late for you to do anything about it. I'm an innate user of vehemic energy. What? You made that up. And what is vehemic energy? Sometimes called vistric energy. I bet your little succubus there knows. Succubus? No, this is her, battle form. Ta-da! She's from Jersey. Oh, is that where they keep the Atheon demons? Oh, the other one. Not New Jersey, obviously. Old Jersey. Dabbler. Tantric users absorb power from sex and lust. Vehemic users ring. Oh, crap. What? Dabbler, what do vehemic users gain power from? Violence. Violence. One of the most pure primal forces. Attack me. Makes me stronger. Attack 3 dozen scrubs. I wonder where I got the idea, Violet. Attack 3 dozen scrubs I rounded up. Makes me stronger. I attack you. Still makes me stronger. That's right, Colonel. All of your impressive powers are worse than useless against me. They say superheroes solve all their problems with their fists. So imagine how excited I was when I turned on the TV today. It was like a vehemic Christmas. A few phone calls, a chick that makes portals, and here we are. I even let Vector think the whole thing was his idea. Oh, and before young Scoville suggests it, I assure you, not attacking me is not an option at this point. We're so far beyond that. This is bad, Maxima. If all this mess had been an orgy, I'd have enough power to take the whole team with both hands tied behind my back. Both? I've never heard of a human with vehemic powers. Demons with the ability are known as Malamai. They're very rare, just one of them can change the course of battles or even whole wars. Options. This team isn't well equipped for passive takedowns, except the Tranks. I doubt they'd get through his skin. My sleep spell didn't work on him earlier, and my mummy missiles probably won't slow him down at all, but I'll give it a go. At this point, he probably has so much power. Fun fact, malum in Latin means cataclysm, damage, drama, evil, harm, torment, etc. Also apple. Yes, Scoville. Yes, Miss Scoville. Also apple. Yeah, well, shall we get back to it? I've got more energy than I did after the race riots. So much so that I can do this. And get ready for the dick joke. Whatever he's doing, take him down. No, don't attack him. This better be your final form. I have stuff to do later. Yep. Crunch. And God, his pants stayed on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my. Whoops. Never grown it before. I do apologize. Cup pants.
I forgot about cup pants. To rival Kubrick. I totally forgot about that onomatopoeia. We need to add that into the pantheon with Kubrick.
There. Happy? Only if one of these orbs lets me unsee things.
We'll quickly move on. On guard. Son of a... Shoot me in the eye with an anti-material rifle once. Shame on me. Shoot me twice. Shit.
Good attempt, Peggy. Fall back and cover the downed perps. Venomance is clearly beyond conventional attack now. Harem, you too. Dabbler, get behind Halo's shield just in case. No, Max, you have to stop attacking him. He's made it clear that he'll attack us if we don't attack him, and it's better to be on the offensive. Against him, it is explicitly not. I'm open to suggestions, Sydney, but in the meantime, I have a plan or two of my own. You? Trying to get me airborne, Colonel? Throw me into orbit, perhaps? Good strategy against someone who can't fly, and it might have worked if you'd opened with it. But like I said, I've got power to burn now. Okay, this guy's pissing me off. He has an answer for everything, and he's gotten faster too. I can't afford to let him get any more powerful. Maybe defense is the best option against him. Try to wear him down by just blocking, but he seems too smart to let that happen. Which means the first opening I get would end this fight in an extremely non-Ariana-friendly manner. Hey, not touching, can't get mad. Bless you, Sydney. That's your chance to surrender. I know violence makes you stronger. There's gotta be a point of diminishing returns. Surrender now, and we'll get you medical attention. Don't, and I take your head off. I'm unhappy I was a part of that. That's never a good sign. I have one more power I hadn't mentioned. That's it. I warned you. I can regenerate. And when I do, it makes me stronger. That is an awesome combination of powers. Not for us, obviously. Stop being impressed by the bad guy and think of a way to beat him. All right, sorry, my meds might be wearing off. Flying won't help you now, Colonel. You should have run away when you had the chance. Now let's see what else I can do with this abundance of power. Speaking of meds, go take your meds, people. I should go make dinner. Yes, please. Go make dinner. It's just about 8 when I was gonna message you anyways. Going from well-balanced to full defense. Oh ho, what's this, Colonel? Electricity drains your strength. That may prove to be a fatal weakness. I wasn't planning on killing anyone tonight. After all, the dead aren't violent. Unfortunately, Maxima, your incredible power and willingness to limb me makes you a threat I can't abide. Oh, ironically, you're actually too violent for me. You caught me when I wasn't already charged up. You'd be able to crush me in a short order. Even now, you are still too strong for me to choke. So I'll make a deal with you. I'm going to have to kill you, but I'll leave your team alive. If a little bruised, they'll need to be if they're going to contribute to all the trouble I'm going to stir up after tonight. I was thinking with all the income disparity in this country, the time is ripe for some proper class warfare. Kind with arson and clubs, maybe use some guillotines. After that, who knows? My range increases with my power. I've always wanted to benefit from a regional conflict. Maybe I'll go kick over that weird cube Kaaba building and make it draped in an Israeli flag. Should start quite the kerfuffle, don't you think? Oh, topical, Jesus shit. You're insane. Maybe I recognize the world is at a tipping point and could use a good spring cleaning. Well, stop! Actually, Colonel, I'm not planning on doing any of that. It's just the sort of thing a guy like me is supposed to say. The world could use a good kick in the ass, don't get me wrong, but war is unruly. I enjoy a good scrap is all. I think I'll take in a sports riot next. Brazil, perhaps. I'm still going to have to kill you, though. And I know just how to get strong enough to finish you off. What's going on? Does electricity drain Maxima's strength? Watch this. I don't think so. What was that? Oh no, they're waking up. Whoa, better than smelling salts. Everyone is waking up. That's right, Colonel. I don't know how Archon ranks superpowered threats, but in case there was any doubt, I'm the level 10, the Dragon, Ultraviolet, Omega. Well, maybe not Omega. You have to reserve something for an extinction level asteroid or the odd alien invasion. But my point stands. I'm going to crush you, and there's nothing you or your team can do about it. Wait, stop! Team regenerate his brainstem. Hey, you like dogs? Huh? Yeah, I like boxers. Oh my god, stop fighting! You're killing Maxima! What are you, a bunch of mindless pawns? You're playing into his... Hang on. Bad guys are fighting each other. Hero, Stalwart, where are you? I'm space shuttling your ribs. Apollo 13. Oh, that dirty cheater. Nothing on true sight. Thank God his pants aren't illusory. The shield orb has an embiggener. Maybe the comm ball has vision modes? What's that grayed out one? Is that the new power I bought? It's not active. What a jip. Nope, focus. Logic it out. So if this top one is true sight... Blue? Aha! I knew it! Always take your meds. Yes, please. Aha! I knew it! Some kind of aggro aura. That's how he's getting everyone to fight. Which means they're not going to stop on fighting unless... Man forming... No, that won't work. He's been ahead of us all night. Better plan forming. Super ADHD brain activate. No, that memory is for later. Schmack. Wait. No, stop thinking about Batman. This is serious. Check. Vehemence is like pro mode Sebastian Shaw. Okay, incorporate that. Guess Batman lost a bet or something. Wait, no, focus! I am the Batman. Skibidi-doo-da-dee-da-doo. That's it, shut it down! Yeah, 3 moves ahead. The song is totally stuck in my head now. Ski-ba-ba-ba-da-boo. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-boo. Ski-ba-ba-ba-da-boo. I wonder if there's a Batman rendition of Scatman. I've got to look that up now. I'll look that up later. Can you feel it, Colonel? Every punch that's thrown, every single broken bone, they make me stronger. Level up. As long as it keeps that lightning up, I'm stuck at full armor. Can't spare enough strength to throw him off. Think of something, then it's only a matter of time. Why were we... Oh my god, Saward, I'm so sorry. That's okay. My balls are tougher than your foot. Huh? Awkward. Blah. Huh? What is... Please don't kill me. Don't attack him. It's the aura making you want to attack him. On the team for less than a day and already acting like a real hero. Don't condescend to me, you little marmite, puss-swirled zebra turd. In one fell swoop, you've cut me off from all the violence happening outside your shield. PPO sliced up that tank real nice. Bet it'd take your head off like a lightsaber, super tough neck. And without my power sustaining them, the knockout drugs have taken effect again. But don't worry, Miss Scoville. I never had any plans to kill you. Maxima's the only real threat to me here. Of course, no need to keep up a spendy aura if it's only affecting one person. Your shield won't change anything. I'm already strong enough to kill your boss, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Don't be so sure of that. I don't know how to make it appear inside the shield. Okay, slight modification to the plan. Oh, I know, Dabbler, jump! What? Hey, what are you doing? Ooh. Glance. Huh? Oh, this is fun. No, she has an accent, that's right. This is fun. Boing, boing, wee. His grip is loosening. What are Sydney and Dabbler? Sydney, stop! They're going to pop out. They're literally hypnotic. They're literally hypnotic. Yeah, there we go. That was the voice I gave her. Sydney, stop! They're going to pop out. They're literally hypnotic. I am conflicted. Now! Wee! I need to level up my planing skill. Everyone's just staring at her. But smack! Oh, hey! Tap, tap, tap. 1 gigawatt. You blah 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 blah. Boop boop. Now. So if you can catch a bullet, I wasn't ready for fear vomit. Oh well. Max. Boop boop boop. Whoa! Annabelle, quickly! Everyone pin him! Someone get Gigawatt back on his arm! Please work, please work, please work, please work, please work. Ground is as often as not owned by the city. Better to have the local municipality preparing a water main. Hey, get back here! Help us hold him! Forget it. I'm getting while the getting's good. Well, no, I'm getting while the getting's good. Everyone throwing it to stop me is busy holding down chuckles. We don't need him. I hear a woman beat him with one finger. What? I'll throw you. I'll pin the shit out of him. I'll believe it when I see it, Broham. You see this joint lock? I could hold him like this even if I wasn't the strongest one here. Boys are so simple. Specifically him. Yep. When someone tells you they get stronger from being attacked, you choke them out. Superhero 101. It's Rookie. Of course, he had an aura that made everyone fight each other, so there's that. Oh, really? That explains a lot. Yep. So, what's going on later? Is there an after party or anything? Processing and paperwork, Sydney. Lots of paperwork. Oh. And thanks, Sydney. I assume he'd be able to burn power in place of breathing, but it looks like violently drowning him makes him use up power only slightly faster than he's gaining it. If he shrinks down to his regular size, he might even go back into black. Okay, lift him up. I think I know how to end this once and for all. Lift his head out of the water so he can see and hear again. He's pushing us off. Hold him. Oh man, I'm so dizzy. But screw that guy. Oh, dang it, not ideal. Good, quickly, get him up or he's going to figure out something we can't counter. Riddle for you. How do you beat a guy who's got all the yang locked up? Oh right, your throat is still crushed. Okay, I'll answer for you. Turns out, you've got the same weakness as every guy. Fabulous pair of yings. Booyah! Okay, cool it, Jiggles. You don't have to flaunt them all the time. Yins? What? It's yin yang, not yin yang. Oh, are you sure? Sydney, tell me you have a plan or else I'm ashing his brain. Oh, right. It's your choice. Have a nice nap, i.e. yin, probably ying, or whatever horrible yang thing Maxima has planned. Look, you had your fun, you tricked us all and beat the hell out of everyone, like you said you would. One choice sets a terrible precedent. The other, maybe we'll see you again for an annual. Good. And remember, you start resisting, Maxima starts a twisting. Samalava huli! Yup. Ooh, flash. That's it. I'm all out except one I'm keeping in reserve. Still, I should probably hold him. I'll cue my lab to auto-fab some more once I get the supplies I need. Dabbler! Dabbler, don't worry. I'll use my phone call to call you. They'll come visit me, right? So, is she going to be mad when that spell wears off? Some people are, some people aren't. It's designed to taper off gradually, to minimize, I don't know the word in English. I assume there is one. Lingering bad feelings. Resentment, if you say so. How exactly did you learn English, by the way? Well...
Excuse me, Colonel. We have a problem.
We only have a problem if he's found a new shirt to put on. Sydney, that's inappropriate. I'm not disagreeing behind you.
We're not going to jail. She said Venomance was making us fight somehow.
I appreciate their extenuating circumstances, but we have to at least process you.
No way, I don't want a record.
You won't have a record unless we find evidence that you conspired, blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, this is going to be a PR nightmare. What do you mean? Either we throw them all in jail, some or maybe even most of whom are innocent, clearly not acceptable, or we let all but Vehemence go due to superhero-powered extenuating circumstances. Yeah, so what? That's what happened. That's a bottomless well of ammunition for people to fearmonger about supers. Ignoring your terrible metaphor where people store ammunition in water, explain. Law-abiding supers are law-abiding until someone with the right power makes them start knocking over skyscrapers or blowing up schools with a snap of their mind fingers. It undermines any attempt at building trust. Well, sure, if you phrase it like that. Besides, hasn't that ship already sailed? What do you mean? Didn't you and the press start trading Klingon kisses right in the middle of a live newscast? Explaining that away will be spin-level expert. God, very little of this day went how I wanted. I guess you forgot already, but we kicked y'all's asses when there was 30 of you, so now possibly isn't a good time to resist arrest. You have other duties right now, Corporal. See to them.
There's no 30 of us. I'm not with any of them. I only even know a few people here. I was about to go home from work when a few of them show up and invite me to a brawl. Of course, I was going to tell them to piss off, but suddenly it was like rude not to be fighting. Like a bit had been flipped, and every societal.
Excuse me, Major. Are you flirting with me?
What? What? No. Blah 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 blah.
No criminal charges will be filed unless there's evidence of a collusion. We'll call it a debriefing.
That would be acceptable.
So what's the total damage? Beyond the usual bumps, bruises, and burns, Heatwave's foot is in bad shape, and Gigawatt's deaf. Hopefully Doc Chevy can fix that. She'll have a busy few days, that's for sure. Looks like the most of the worst of it happened after V woke everyone up. Goose and Mac the Knife, as Leon named him, traded nasty knife wounds. But nothing life-threatening. Peggy was guarding the prisoners at the time. She says he tried those tranq rounds that Arc Spark came up with, but they were totally ineffective while Vehemence was boosting everyone. She wound up putting bullets in 2 knees, 1 foot, and 1 hand, thankfully with her sidearm though, and not the 50 cal. Interesting. Seems Vehemence's aura just made people fight, not kill. He may actually be a big reason for the null body count tonight. The worst injuries were mostly done by V. Vector's ribcage is China shot post-bull, and Opal's still out. I don't know if that means V selectively didn't wake her up, or if her concussion is that serious. Death Toll didn't wake up either, so I'm guessing V can opt people out of his boost wave or whatever we're calling it. Pretty convenient for him. Vehemence was a surprising threat. I've never faced or even heard of anyone like him. In some ways, the most amazing thing about tonight was that he managed to maintain a low profile to now. Hell of a debut, though. Seneca was watching over Arclight, and they scrapped it up. Scrapped it up. Z stopped her before she really hurt them. Then L and 6 kicked the shit out of her. I mean, they tried. They're a pair of pasty nerds, so I'd be surprised if she even bruises. One more big injury. I hate to badmouth Sydney after her big victory, but she did whip some fire guy into the ground on the end of their tentacle thing. He's got breaks and dislocations all up his right side. It's pretty bad. Poor guy. He probably got caught up in the chaos. Or repelling shield or not. I'll talk to her about it. No, she probably doesn't have a killer bone in her body, but for some reason I can't help but imagine a much worse outcome. I want to live, Paul! So I choke him out with the light whip and drown him. Bunch of reasons, really. One, I had no idea if I could hold him with the light hook. With the light hook, and doubling down seemed prudent since he was kind of kicking our asses. 2, I thought drowning him might evoke some sort of survival reflex and make him panic. I didn't want to give him the chance to formulate a measured response that we couldn't predict, since it seemed he had so much energy that he could just make up powers. 3, being covered in roiling water severely limited his ability to see and hear what we were doing, further limiting his ability to counter us. Roiling is a good word. Don't get a lot of opportunity to use it. Wow, you really took math's 3 steps ahead advice to heart. Well, yeah, it was my first big plan. I mean, outside of RPGs and stuff. I wanted it to go well. Also, you know, I didn't want Max to get killed. Warp, sure. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks for getting traffic redirected so quickly. These super battles can get out of hand real fast, as you can see. Where'd she get that jacket? Max, you really ought to let Doc look at your nose first. If I let it go too long, I'll have to re-break it. Better to set it now. Crack! Crunch! Nothing to see here, folks. Just Maxima wrecking previously undamaged part of the parking lot. That hurt more than when it broke. Ow! Ow! Achilles, buddy! Where you at? Finally out and ready to save the day. That's the anticipation of my arrival. The bad guys allowed themselves to be savagely beaten instead of facing me. All in a day's work. You're welcome, team. To be. Unbelievable. Even better than I'd hoped. What? I have a condition. Blah. Time for a quick raid. Nah, probably going to have another long day tomorrow. Still all in all, but an average day for me. Me. Cartoon snoring. Oh my god! X's lasers didn't go through my shield! Dabbler, I needed to drop some knowledge on me. Can it wait, Sydney? I'm right in the middle of something. But I have a mighty need for science! Why didn't lasers go through my shield? They're made of light, and my shield is transparent! Well, they do go through some shields, usually quite diffracted, but it depends on the technology. Your shield is obviously not entry level. So in game terms, you'd have to load the shield up with power advantages. Sounds expensive. But physically, how could it block lasers, but not light? That isn't fatal and burny. There are a few ways to accomplish that, and I'd be happy to talk with you about it tomorrow, but I need to recharge after a long, draining fight. By sleeping? Sydney, you know I'm a succubus. Yeah? Let me put it another way. Something's right in the middle of me. I'll see you tomorrow! Beep boop. They were fucking! I slept with my clothes on. I'm gonna be all itchy. Ow, 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 why is my cheek sore? Oh, right, all that stuff that happened yesterday. Hooray, I'm a superhero. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Hey, you. Uppercut, jab, haymaker, pile driver. Them's fighting weights. Cramp. Oh, no, you don't. You're not ruining my first full day as a superhero. Cramp. That's it, I warned you. Falcon punch. That is the dumbest thing I do all day. It's raining water, hallelujah, 'cause I'm in the shower. Shower. Ooh, shower rhymes. It already rhymes. Doop-dee-doo. There's her ADHD medication. Tried doing a braid. Whoop. Halo, what happened last night? What do you think about me, Xima's leadership? Are you seeing anyone at this moment? Do you think the military should be... What the hell? Don't cap my spawn, you tabloid scum guzzlers. You want an interview? Talk to Ariana. Infested dirty underwear, basket sniffing troll, rectum dating, parking lot congestion, pseudo journalism, dropout. Well, that was a dumb idea. I have no idea where I am now. Still, hopefully those non-flying assholes will realize there's no point in stalking me outside my apartment. Really need to bring a coat next time I go flying. Where's there a water tower around here? God, everything looks so different once you get above the roof line. And this thing is dead. Probably should have charged it last night. This doesn't help at all. I was following the road, but I guess I missed the left turn at Albuquerque Drive.
Grizzly Barry here with the traffic this morning. It's looking pretty cleared around the Metroplex, with the notable exception of a detour in front of the historic super battle that took place last night. So if you're southbound on
Hello? I was wondering if you could tell me where Park in Maine is.
Just what the fuck? So, bank robbery, huh?
Yep.
Anything else interesting happened yesterday?
Why do you ask?
Just a feeling.
Left your phone in the office again last night, didn't you?
Got all the way home before I realized. I just spent the night reading. Got caught up on Saga.
Oh, how's that going? Nope, stay on topic. You didn't get online or watch TV?
What channel?
Any channel.
Sydney, what the hell happened last night?
Pop, swish.
Horizon Comics, click. How should real Americans feel about this? We tell you, click. Super slow-mo replay, bitchin' shockwave.
How sweet is this? Check it out.
9:46 a.m. Typical. So why did you tell anyone you had these things?
I didn't know what the law was regarding superpowers. I assumed the NSA had a Google alert set up for anyone searching, is it illegal to have superpowers? Turns out it's A-okay.
You already knew it was okay since people with them work in private sectors.
Yeah, but it's different for me. I have things that give me powers. I just wanted to be really sure.
It is unusually progressive for America.
I guess they realize that a country which tries to oppress or purge their supers would be at a distinct disadvantage to one that embraced them. Also, someone probably pointed out that incarcerating supers would be enormously expensive. That and the phrase concentration camp would come up at some point, which is a difficult spin.
Speaking of which, Miss Scoville, how does Arkan plan on containing those captured at last night's battle?
Why did you let them in anyway? We're not open yet.
There were 20 reporters outside the shop this morning. I assumed something important was up. Although, I feel that was a legitimate question.
Well, you guys can't loiter. This is a business. You want to hang out around here? You need to buy something.
How about this?
How about this? I'm sure your boss would let you expense it. Plus, you could give it to your niece. Be the cool uncle.
What is that? I know that's probably an actual thing. I just don't know what it is. As long as you sign it.
That's an extra $50.
Fine.
Yes. Thank you for your business.
About my question.
Huh?
How is Archon planning on incarcerating superpowered criminals?
Oh yeah, literally no idea. I've only been on the team since yesterday. But since he brought something, so I'll try and find out if you leave your card. Now, clap. Who else would like to make a purchase? Shortly. She cannot take any more capping. Oh wait, she cannot take any more capping. Super jail. Is Dabbler a demon? If so, does that prove the existence of God, heaven, hell? Does harem date one guy at a time or 5? Is Maxima / Dabbler / harem, etc. dating? Ooh, what are Maxima's measurements? Why would you want to know that? Drop some of it in the safe. At this rate, though, I'd feel better if one of us made a bank run. It's your turn. Maybe you can have an encounter that results in you becoming a superhero too. You could be my sidekick. Pass. So it's lunchtime. I kind of have to go. Go? Do superhero stuff. For how long? The rest of the day. Were you planning on telling me this? Just before lunch? Sydney, it's new comic day. I could barely manage by myself, even if half the Metroplex wasn't suddenly swarming the parking lot. Well, at least our advertising woes are over, eh? Maybe we can hire someone. I suppose. Kind of have to do this. What if Peter Parker decided his true calling was photojournalism? How many times over would the world have been destroyed? Even so, I told them I wouldn't do it if it meant quitting the shop. So I'll be here in the mornings, on Sundays, but I have a lot of training and other stuff to do. At the very least, they need to teach me when I can or can't arrest people. Otherwise, I'd be slapping the cuffs on anyone who bugged me. There aren't enough jails in the world. You go to jail. You go to jail. Go to jail. Everyone go to jail. Hey, Luke, can you comment on your aggressive imprisonment? That was a joke, moron. Only just. See, that guy would totally go to Sydney jail, which proves why the training is important. Fine, but I'm getting lunch before you leave. What, I'm supposed to watch this place by myself? That was a joke. Keep walking. Hey guys, I liked the book I got yesterday and thought I'd see if you had any... Oh, excuse me, sorry, what the heck is going on? I guess it has something to do with those things. Hey, Olivia. Right, Olivia. Turns out I'm a superhero, it's no big deal. Hey, there's a line. Huh? And you just found out? No, I knew, obviously. It was just announced yesterday. Here you go. Me and a bunch of other people. I mean, not the only one. Just the only one with an easy-to-find store. Unless you're flying for the first time. I did not hear about it. Did your phone die too? I was doing homework all night. I always unplug so I can stay focused. And this morning, I get all of my news from Facebook, or The Daily Show. I guess tonight's episode should be a good one, eh? Oh geez, yeah. This will be footage of me on The Daily Show. Now he brings it to home. And our shows and every other news show? Yeah, but come on guys, no one my age watches news. Yeah, we know. Hey, I do a podcast. Oh. I will check that later. Where's Tony, by the way? She asked with no ulterior motive. Dunno, probably doing dumb boy stuff, like they do. You definitely give me flack if you knew I came here on my own after all the grief I'd given about comics. I never realized there was anything but superhero comics, which I don't have any interest. No offense to the resident superhero. Oh, that's fine. There's some really good superhero stories, but it's like movies, books, or anything. Most are just okay, and some of them are terrible. Plus, tolerance for the just okay stuff goes up with investment in the characters, which I think is how a lot of titles get by. Not every story can be The Watchmen or The Killing Joke or Civil War or whatever. Makes sense. Maybe you can pop my cherry with some of the good ones. I'll hook you up, sister. So, Sydney, to be honest, I'm trying to be cool here, but superpowers. It's awesome. I've never met anyone who can, what exactly is your power? Just making glowy balls? It's more than I can do, don't get me wrong. No, they give me powers when I hold them. I'll show you as soon as I... Hey, Sydney, nice shot. Yeah. God, send me a text or something before you just appear right in front of me. Would it kill you to teleport around the corner and walk in like a normal person? It might if there's a sniper outside. Sorry about that. I mean, no extra charge for that. It's okay if I can get a selfie with you. Both of you? I don't do selfies. Well, not in the usual way. Me with Harem and Halo at the store. She accidentally drew on my face. She really is the way she acted on the news. The picture is taken by another of the harems. Here you go. Thanks. Oh, you can really teleport. That's crazy. What do you want anyway? Seema wants you to know when you'll be in, which is her polite way of telling you to get your butt down there. Told her I have the store to run today especially. Says it's only in the mornings and it's just afternoon now. Well, there's only 2 of us, so I have to wait until my partner gets back from the lunch at least. Store seems to be doing okay. Hire someone.
How very convenient.
So, Olivia, want a job? Here, I already have one, but I'm just slinging coffee in the mornings until I go to class. I'm not attached to it, but you know, I don't know anything about comics. That's fine. Joel and I know about comics. Someone to woman to register and restock would be sweet, especially if it's going to be like this from now on. What happens if one of me dies? Why does everyone ask that? I'd only know if one of me had died, and I don't plan on finding out for a long time. Plus, you'd be surprised how little you need to know about comics to sell them if you combine your physique with a deep B, I imagine. That wouldn't surprise me at all. I need to give my 2 weeks, but I assume you pay at least minimum wage and have health insurance and stuff like that. Health insurance is a thing that exists, yes? I'll look into it. I buy my own, but maybe we can get company health care if we're going to have employees. Actually, Archon is picking up your insurance now. Comprehensively. Oh, makes sense. Now I can resume my hobby of never doing anything dangerous anyway. So after you scan them, just hit here. Yeah, but first you see if they want boards, bags and boards. Boards? It's a collector thing. Also an OCD thing for some people. Ding ding ding. Hey Joel, guess which comic shop just hired some help? I was gone 10 minutes. Joel will be okay. He's just surprised is all. Olivia can stay and help till her shift at the coffee shop, and I'm sure the crowd will disperse now that I'm leaving anyway. I'll hang out for a bit. I don't mind the press for the most part. You ought to pop back in if you get a chance today. See how he's doing, and also to establish the "you never know when the mighty Halo will show up" factor. Oh, that's smart. What the hell is my car? Probably still at the bank. Oh, yeah. Right. Wait, what do you mean, where's my car? How did you get to work today? I flew circuitously. My car is usually here, I just forgot. How did you get home last night? I also flew. At least my wrist GPS thing was working then. Here showed me how to set a destination, but I might have been distracted by his unshreddedness. I'm too sexy for this thing. Too sexy for this map. So sexy you're fap. This is definitely how it happened. Also, I was watching the map really close and I hit a billboard. Eat your girl, right? Of course. Anyway, come help me. Come help me find my car. I need to learn how to drive to the Archon building. Hey! My shield didn't mess up your multi-brains, did it? Multi-body. Huh? I need to print out a card that explains this. Okay, I have multiple bodies, that's obvious, but I only have one mind. Not 5 minds that are telepathically linked. There's literally only one mind, or soul, or spirit, or however you want to label it, that is Daphne the Shantis. That's me, Sydney. I'm Daphne. Why is this? There it is. Aha, I found my cord. Oh, zoinks! Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Multiple bodies means multiple brains. That means multiple speech centers, visual cortexes, etc. Which is why I can do 5 separate things at once. Doesn't even take any extra concentration. Well, if I'm doing several really similar things at once, then I have to concentrate a little so I don't cross a stream, so to speak. But the mind is a result of the brain, so shouldn't you also have multiple consciousnesses then? Consci? Is there a consciousness cortex? All things being equal, yes, but due to some artifact of my power, I'm the only me. Dabbler said my key parts of my brain are quantumly entangled, which is good enough for me. That's why your shield doesn't affect it, to finally answer your question. I can't teleport through it, though, which is unsettling. Down there, the world is normally an extremely accessible place to me. Lock your jewels in an underground vault or leave them out on a desk. It's all the same to me. I'd make a great thief if I could carry more. Also, if your ironclad morals didn't stop you, that too, obviously. There's the bank. Are you not at all nervous about me getting distracted and dropping the shield by accident? Nope. Bloody hell, I would be. Why not? Drop me in and find out. Seems like a bad idea. Sydney, it's fine. Falling isn't a danger to me. I want to show you a cool trick. Okay, but let me get lower, just in case. Yippee! I can fall any distance, and just before I hit, whoop, teleport. My momentum is conserved, but I can reorient myself. When I'm at velocitudinal equilibrium. Oh, I get it. You teleport orient to the ground, gentle as a lamb fart. Whoop. That's cool. You could deliver a hell of a drop kick like that. I can and have. Taking out Stone Axe. Whoop. Teleport 1, teleport 2, teleport 3, teleport 4. Woo. That's some cool ass shit. Pulling me out of my own storm and comic day. Why I yotta. So tired. Why is the barbarian lays in on our couch? Thought he was an enemy combatant and getting debriefed. Has anyone seen my underwear? I told you I had to recharge last night. Best if it's with someone not on the team, because he is going to be useless today. Superpowered guys are so yummy and full of energy. Superpowered women too. 2 steps back, lady, unless you want 2 cybernetic eyes. Why am I tired? Why am I so tired? Like I just did the Iron Man of core workouts. But I don't remember. I want to know why he doesn't remember. I erased his memory as a courtesy. A courtesy? Otherwise, he'd forever be ruined for human women, no offense. For a start, I have muscles human women don't. Meow. I mean, I guess that's super hot of your guy, but still, ew, no offense. The muscles. I remember amnesia hammer. Nothing. That's how you... An actual hammer? So jealous. So what's the deal with, don't say hairline food, with succubi anyway? Do you guys have to have sex to live, or just recharge, or what? Our libidos skyrocket when our tantric reserves get critical, with our lust auras, pheromones, etc. Well, it rarely comes to that. So basically you have to... That seems... ooky. Humans definitely don't get this as much out of sex as succubi, but it's still pretty much the best thing ever, isn't it? Well, I don't know about the best thing ever. I guess it can be pretty okay sometimes. Poke, poke. Still, if you have to do it, doesn't it make a kind of, not saying that word. What? No, Sydney. Succubi never had trouble finding willing partners. No, I mean, for you, since you have to do it to live. Humans have to have sex or your entire species dies out. Yes, okay, that's a good point. Ignoring certain recent medical advances, obviously, but I understand what you're getting at. You're conflating need and consent. Do you need to eat? Do you choose to eat? Well, both, I guess. Sex is the same for us. The difference is your culture teaches you sex is shameful, and ours, as you might imagine, teaches that sex is awesome. We celebrate it. It's how we relax and recharge. It can also be power and control. And mischief. Especially when you're younger. Everyone's just, oh, hey, look, it's him from the Powerpuff Girls. Neat. Is that Ava? No, not Ava. It's that's the character from Ava's Demon. I know that character. Humans need food, bees need pollen, vampires need blood, fish need water, succubi need tantric energy. It's a condition of living. I have so many needs. Easter eggs, lol. Yeah, Easter eggs are great. Suppose it's technically possible for a succubus to live entirely on the tantric energy she absorbs from others, but that has never happened. Succubi love being succubi. Oh yeah, give it to me, you great big crusader. This comic has great ones. It does, it really does. Do you have to eat too, or can tantric energy sustain you entirely? We can go a long time without food if we get enough tantric energy, but best to have both. Ready for your dear penthouse moment? I love delivery. What about boy succubi? Are they always skeeving on? Actually, are their porcubi, incubi? That's complicated. Suffice to say, all succubi are female. I come bearing chocolate-stuffed ghost peppers and lost in episodes of Doctor Who. Okay, so how does that work? I can give you our whole history if you like, but aren't you supposed to be checking in right now? Yeah, I forgot. What you making? Tickle laser. I think we need more non-lethal. Wait, are there really such things as vampires? Will you go before you get us both in trouble? Here we go. Comic day is my day, rabble. Better. Good morning, recruit. If you'd like to have a seat, the colonel will. You can't go in there. Calm down, GI. I'll say. Just need a minute. No, really, you can't. Oof. Hey, your comic day is off limits, and I have your signature on the contract that says so. Scoville, you've weaseled some legalese in there to screw me. I will strike down upon it. Great vengeance for yours, recruit. New comic book day is the most important day of the week for any comic store. You're darn tootin' it. Processing voice. Hello, Mr. Former President. I'm sorry, Your Presidentfulness. I didn't. Don't curtsy to the president. You're not even wearing a dress. Miss Scoville, I'd like to extend to you the thanks of the office of the president and that of the American people. Lieutenant Colonel Leander tells me you were instrumental to the team's victory during the battle last night. Oh, well, shucks. Comics are kind of my thing, Your Commander-in-Chiefness. Turns out actual superheroes work pretty much like they do in comics, which is a little weird now that I say it out loud, but I was just doing my part. And we appreciate that. Now, Miss Scoville, if you don't mind, myself and the other North American leaders have some other things to discuss with the leadership of Archon. If you would give us the room. Wait in the hall for me, Scoville. Yes, ma'am. And sir, again, sorry about barging in. Believe me, we will discuss it later. Live long and prosper. Out. Sydney, I offered her a seat, but recruit. Did I get in trouble with the president? Save versus puppy dog eyes. Fight it. I'm sure you figured this out on your own already. I'm going to say it out loud anyway. This is a military facility. You cannot just barge into any room you want. Stop making that face. I'm going to have to do a lot of push-ups now, aren't I? Yes, because I can only do about 10 girly style. Oh, trust me, we'll be working on that. For now, report to the thesis room downstairs. And for God's sake, Sydney, knock. Knock, 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 knock. Come in! I was told to report here. Stand there. Stand on the dais, please, and lose the tube. Okay, now what? Whoop. Hey, buy a girl a drink first, or a Saitama action figure. What the? Our measurements, sir. Good. Let's begin. Fashion ninjas! I did not expect that. These will be ready within the hour. An hour? How were you yesterday? I am in enormously high demand. Now report to your next assignment. Fashion ninjas. I'm definitely gonna use that. Did you threaten to imprison a journalist? No, Sydney, do not talk to the press without me. You were outside my apartment and at the shop. It's not like I couldn't speak the whole time. Besides, I was good. I'm not religious, but if I was, I'd go Jewish, because they have the funniest words. I don't hear anyone disagreeing.
That is a great reason to convert to Judaism. I like the way you talk, funny man. Hang on, I'm checking something. There we go. And we're back.
Sydney, we went over this yesterday. Can't say just anything you like in front of reporters. You're a celebrity now, and fair or not, that makes you a role model. Everything you say and do... What does your shirt say? Is that Spider-Man? Deadpool? And isn't the role model thing just an excuse for lazy parenting? They said sad reality is that people don't want an excuse to be offended. Take that shirt off! Jeez, Ariana, buy me a drink first. Get a lot of mileage out of that one today. Like that, Sydney. Some people might get offended by your casual transactionalization of sex. Down with the things that sort of look like other things. And some people might be offended by my ponytail because they think I'm making fun of horses. Can't control what people's pet trigger is. Sandy, I'm bumping up the media prep course to this afternoon. Certain individuals are not allowed to leave the premises until they have attended.
There we go.
Jeez, the stupid schedule. Sydney, there's still... Yes, Ariana, half an hour of being berated about my media presence. I get it. I'm trying to shield you from media backlash, Sydney, and the team. Of course, the team as well. A team which you're on. I'm not saying you have to be completely milquetoast. Just think before you speak. And I will talk to the media outlets about ambushing you outside your apartment. Like, you have any say over what the press does? You can control who gets invited to certain events and who gets exclusive interviews. It won't affect paparazzi, but it will help some. That looks good on you. Thanks. This is neat. It's like 90% military, 10% cop. Why was no one wearing this at the press conference yesterday? Officially, because the materials weren't ready. Unofficially, could be argued Archon launched prematurely to ensure we were the first country to have an official super organization. Yes, thank you, Ashley. Well, it was worth the wait. It's surprisingly comfortable. That military gear was made of canvas or something. It's a new material called QVEX. Think of it as Kevlar 2.0. So, bulletproof 2.0? There's no such thing as bulletproof, only bullet resistant. Really? So, bulletproof vests aren't. Huh. So yeah, I'd like to be issued an air tank so I can keep my shield up longer. Good idea. I'll mention it to the quartermaster. Really? I was kidding, but okay, thanks. As tough as your shield is, you should still only consider it bullet resistant. I don't know, if anything is bulletproof, I think my shield qualifies. Have you tested against a bunker buster? Obviously not, and anyway, it's not a bullet. It becomes an increasingly semantic argument as you test increasingly powerful ordnance. A round-remy 16-inch battleship cannon could technically be called a bullet. My point is, don't get overconfident because you're walking around clothes are bullet resistant. No matter your defenses, the best way not to get shot is to not let anyone shoot you. This is a point of disagreement among some supers. Oh no, wait. This is a point of disagreement among some supers. They said that the AD's Arc SWAT field dress I create for the team are passively enhanced by my power, so they give you significant protection from everything short of an armor-piercing rifle round. But try not to get shot all the same. Correct. Especially without these inserts, you'll catch a nasty case of broken bones and bruised organs. Are you joking? This feels like a Ziploc full of peanut butter. Just about. It contains a non-Newtonian fluid called oobleck. It's a militarized brand named play on oobleck. You know that starch and water goo people can run across? Sure, they did it on Mythbusters. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Same idea here. It's lighter and cooler than metal or ceramic plates and normally soft and flexible, so it's much more comfortable to wear. But strike it with enough force and it becomes many times harder than steel in a split second. Ever faster, Claire. My powers will be recharged in 10 minutes. This is the 5th death trap today, distressed damsel. The throwback to all of this is since it's a non-Newtonian liquid, push a finger into it, the slow blade penetrates the shield. Yes, so try not to get gradually stabbed. Fear the eventual eviscerator. No! You should have been more specific in our ad. Guns. It's time for guns. Okay. Wow, guns on day one. You're really throwing us in the deep end.
They're probably trying to get us street ready as quickly as possible. It's not day one for most of us anyway. In any case, we're probably going to have to do some glass work before we get hands on. Hi, Adrian, Gyron? We'll say Gyron. People call me Ren.
Because Ren sort of sounds like the last 2/3 of the syllables of in your first name.
Richard's your nickname Dick, so figure that one out.
Fair enough.
Lurking so I can go make dinner. Eat that food! Delicious, delicious food.
Fair enough. I'm Sydney. People call me Sydney.
Mighty Halo. I'm a fan of your work.
Oh, thanks. Wait, most of us? Are there other recruit? Hi, Sydney. Wow, you guys all came in and I didn't notice even a little. That might be a personal best. How come you guys weren't included in the press thingy yesterday? Aram? What are you doing here? Maxima thinks I have a persistent discipline problem, so she's making one of me audit basic again.
Ugh. I don't know why that fucked with my eyesight, jeez. Maybe we should do introductions before the sergeant gets here. Halo, Gigawatt, and Harem, we all know from the news at least.
Okay, what are your powers?
Well, I can take a shower in 90 seconds, get dressed in under 60, and make a bottle of shampoo last 6 months. I am totally immune to any suggestion that I either look at directions or ask for them. I can ignore a sink full of dirty dishes like nobody's business. I can make a sandwich with more meat than bread. I can change a light bulb without a stepladder. Also, I can proudly say that men and women are equals, while secure in the knowledge that I'm actually much stronger than them.
Those are just regular boy powers. Is your power just doing try to stand up? Weaknesses include the inability to not buy multi-headed screwdrivers wherever you have the opportunity, the ability to express feelings, the inability to remember anniversaries, vulnerable to honey traps, cleavage, anything in solos, and dead ass. How does she know all my weaknesses?
Guilty on all counts. Anyway, it seems I have some sort of super adrenaline. You know when you knock glass off the counter and it feels like it takes 5 seconds to hit the floor, or you hear stories about a mom's lifting a car off their kid?
Sure.
I start out like 10 times that and it goes from there.
Do you Hulk out or?
I do not, so I'm hopeful I can avoid being called the Black Hulk.
I'm pretty sure you get to choose your own, unless Ariana beats you to it. How about Tall Hulk?
No Hulk, the bulk. That's so much worse.
I guess you have a handle since you already have a crazy rainbow choker. Why do you get a rainbow choker? It looks like the covers of an Image comics from the 90s. Hiya, hello. I saw footage of you at the car park. At the car park battle last night. I'm wicked jealous. I don't understand what's happening now. Yeah, I get that a lot. I'm Aztec.
I don't know how to do an Aztec accent, so I apologize to any Aztecs who watch.
But I grew up outside of Boston, so what are you gonna do?
Oh, she has a Boston accent. Okay, I forgot about that.
Oh, good. It was just me then. Potential crisis averted. Anyway, my name's... Oh, God. My name's Shoki Ketzel. Wow, that's a unique name. Since you're not white, I assume your name means something. Heard of Quetzalcoatl? What is Xochiquetzal? Shuchil means flower. Blech. Shoki Ketchel was the ass that got us a fertility, but being a hot babe, you know, all the girl power stuff. Girl power stuff. Good to know. Cool. So, what about these dramatic powers? I mean, powers of yours. Allow me to. God, I haven't done a Brooklyn accent in a long while. I haven't had a reason. Whoa. Allow me to demonstrate. Nope, that ain't it. Jeez, this is killing me. I'm usually good with a Boston accent. I just can't do it. Shall we? Oh, you can copy powers? Nope. Can you just see what you can see why I think that? Vance could just tell her. Move on this way. Well, that's super rad looking, but I don't know what his power is, so that doesn't really help me guess yours. Shing. Okay, bad example. Ren? Okay, I give up. I mean, sometimes you turn into stuff, and sometimes you can teleport when you touch. Oh, you have a Gestalt. I have a Gestalt power. The person I touch acts like a key that unlocks my power in a different way. Potentially I have 7 billion different powers, which is, oh god. This is the reason for the Rainbow Choker. And that's why I'm called Varia. So many questions. Yeah, people have a lot of questions about my powers. Allow me to preempt. My powers work with supers and regular Joes. Whoever I grab becomes immune to my power, like they don't get burned if I burst into flames or whatever. I can tell you I would have had a much more traumatic childhood if not for that particular safety feature. It's another super. The power I get usually has something to do with theirs. Not always though. I mean, Ren is the Black Hulk. Hey, that turned into I don't even know, a lightning golem. Sometimes it's obvious, like with Harem, I get to tag along wherever she goes. It's handy because normally she can't take anyone with her. With Jigs, I get crazy magnetic powers, and with Heatwave, I went all Princess Elsa. It was cool. Because I had ice powers. Anyone? Bueller? Okay. Let's see what else. I get similar abilities from people who are well related. I guess as part of my power is decrypting genome super fast. You're adopted. Duh, my parents are white. And the power I get from a person is always the same. So I'm going through the whole building catalog and all the gestalts. Actually, I was going to ask you carried around a bit of skin or blood from different people. Could you activate a whole slew of powers without needing them there? Huh, never thought about that. Maybe, hopefully. Hopefully I don't find out by getting hit with someone's arterial spray, huh? Yes, I too hope that. So what's your power with me? Let's find out. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Nothing obvious. Usually have some clue. Can't fly, change mass, phase, or nothing. Weird. The person my power don't work with is Maxima. She's got screwy skin. And the person you get called my skin screwy is Bugs Bunny. Ted Chun. Okay. Oh. Peggy, would you do something about that, ma'am? Gigawatt, how are your ears? Ma'am, back to 50% on one ear. Everything sounds like it's behind a closed door, but I'll make do. Jock was pretty wiped out last night after patching up all the serious stuff. Good. What's the prognosis? She said she could probably get me back to about 95% on both ears in a few days, but more than likely I've lost some of my high range permanently. Kind of sucks, but it beats the alternative. Just don't ask me to walk a tightrope till then, ma'am. Just stand straight, don't stick out your chest, like you're on your first date. Stop pinching your face. I'm doing a serious face. You're really not. Okay, moving on as you were. Harem, see that Sydney learns all stances and salutes by the end of the day. Hooray! I mean, hooray, ma'am! Goddamn right. Sydney. This is your pistol. Ooh, neat. You can name every part in that bag, tell me what they all do, build a gun from the detail strip, and in under 30 seconds, field strip and reassemble it. Then we'll see about getting you some ammo. In the meantime, you get to learn all about gun safety. That seems thorough. I mean, I get it. I wouldn't hand me a working gun. So, Max, what's with the jacket? You off to hunt down Sarah Connor? I'm off to a photo shoot. Every website, news program, and magazine wants art. And either they lift stuff from the press conference, use telephoto shots from the fight, or we start supplying it to them. Don't worry, everyone will get their turn. But since I'm the leader, I swear if the photographer asks, "Hey, baby, is it getting kind of hot in here?" they'll never find the body. But more like what body? Is that what the giant gun is for? Speaking of which, I've been meaning to ask, why exactly do we carry guns? Don't get me wrong, I'm all for leveling up my sidearm skill, but isn't it unnecessary equipment for those of us who can cut tanks to ribbons? Blowed up ribbons? Tank confetti, if you will? 1, 2, 3. Rock, scissors, after you. Boing. Rumble. That was cool, but it's just proving my point. What, behind me? Is there something over there that explains why we carry guns? Like a poster? I don't see anything. I feel like I'm missing something really obvious. I keep staring this direction just in case. Well, I'm sorry I'm being dense, but you're going to have to use your words, Max. Check. I don't see what I'm supposed to. What the hell? Don't point that thing at you, 24-karat maniac! That's why we carry guns. Doesn't matter if I can confetti a tank, everyone knows I can. Pointing a gun at someone conveys a universal threat, even at someone who's bulletproof. Bullet resistant? Yes, fine, bullet resistant. And is it a universal threat? Do we know if they use guns everywhere in the universe? Global threat then. Don't be so pedantic. Actually, Dabbler uses guns, so it's gotta be. Galactic at least. Fine. Galactic threat. Nothing to worry about, fellow recruits. Just conferring with my colleague here. Oh my god, can I shoot that? You don't get to shoot anything until you're trained, and you definitely don't get to start with that. Jesus Christ, that is straight out of Doom. I can hear the Doom music starting in the background. Minigun. With respect, Maxima, you made me the range master, and I say it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead, Sydney. Are you mad, woman? Trust me. Let us observe. Oh, painless, I presume. Rub. Stubborn, eh? That's great. On second thought, it's my first day and all. Don't want to show off. Woo. Whoop. Heads. Yeah, we'll finish up to here in a moment. Woo! I like that. It don't let me do a lot of the other thing. Could lay down for a second. Okay. Sometimes I forget stuff has weight. There we go. Here we go. We'll finish after this page. It's one of my favorites. Sydney, here's your tablet. This has all the technical manuals and regs you'll need on it. While the other recruits get their target practice in, start reading Firearms 101. Oh, it sounds riveting. Before you start, there's something important you need to do. What's that? Close your eyes and think of every TV show and movie you've ever seen with guns in it. Okay. Really visualize all your favorite fight scenes, all that action hero stuff. Got it? Have you ever seen Equilibrium? That gun kata. Out, foul demons! Yeah, what the hell? What the hell? Nearly all popular media is absolutely terrible when it comes to portrayal of guns, what constitutes acceptable cover. You especially are going to need to retrain what you think about them. Saying I must unlearn what I have learned. Saying precisely this I am.
That's funny. But okay, we've been streaming for a good 3 hours, so I think that's a good place to stop. Boop. There we are. So now, we are going to find someone we can raid into. Let's see. Are you gonna... There we go. Wasn't doing the thing. So we'll move over here, close this little doohickey, and we reopen this. Now let's see who's on that note. We're know immediately who we're raiding into. They're raiding into Purple. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Purple had to restart, but that's fine. We're raiding into Purple Fish Boats. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Thank you all for being here. If indeed you still are, tell the people you love that you love them. Give them some hugs. Do all that self-care jazz as well. Take your meds, eat some food, drink some water if you haven't in a little bit. Drinking water is important. Get up and stretch. Take care of yourselves because you deserve to take care of yourself. Even if you believe you don't, you do because I fucking said so. Tomorrow we will be doing Hades as our gaming stream because Hades 2 has been my current addiction and will continue to be my current addiction until I hate the game. Then we will probably just be doing that when Thursday and Friday we'll Thursday reading stream again, and then Schmansley, and then Friday another casual stream, and then Schmansley, and yeah. Thank you all so much for being here. It really means the world to me that I'm able to do something like this. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, please. By all means, you deserve it. I know I joke about it, but you deserve to take care of yourself. So yeah, our raid message is "Get Appreciated, Nerd." It will always be "Get Appreciated, Nerd." I will never change it because one, I like the phrase, and two, I'm lazy. At least when it comes to that. But yeah, until next time, y'all. Bye.